Okay, okay. Let's see. Gonna try to run the ad and hope my sound is working. Oh, can't run an ad. Okay. Gosh darn it. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, good. I can try to make this work. Okay, okay. All right. Well, I can hear myself, so that's a plus. Arguably. Now to wait for the ads to finish up. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, ouch. Mm-hmm. Alright, I gotta stop doing that now. This is the subscriber bonus. You can hear me ramble. I mutter to myself as I check my analytics. Guess it's also a YouTube bonus too. Sorry. Just not even exclusive there, huh? Oh well. No. Okay. Alright. Tack with it. Patience is not my strong suit. Alright. that's older. I should delete that quick save so I don't get confused. You may notice a new save here. That's because after I logged out yesterday, I did my damnedest to sort my inventory. With the priority being, I don't want to lose my bags. See, there's a bug in the game. And I'm not sure if Enhanced Edition fixed it or not. I'm assuming not. Where, if you are subjected to an item strip, namely an event in a modular game that takes your items temporarily or permanently away from you, we're really talking temporary because you wouldn't notice if it's permanent. Hi, Fixer. If you had anything in a bag of holding, the items would be fine, but the bag of holding would disappear. So I don't want that to happen. The trick to dealing with that would be to clear out the bags of holding, and then if the bag of holding's empty, you're fine, you keep it. So I've been going through my inventory and trying to get everything to minimize my loss of bags as much as possible. And indeed, I have managed to clear out all 7 bags of holding. And 3 of the other magic bags. Not this one, though. Not this one. Not this one. But this one. The boxes are full, too. So I'm likely going to lose 3 bags and 2 boxes, which I think I can work with. I should do a quick eyeballing to see if there's anything else I can sell, or am willing to sell, I should say. And unfortunately, I am not really willing to sell all this other crap. You never know when you want to switch it out. Well, maybe the Cloak of Resistance +5. Protection +5. Well, though you never know when you want those. Oh, Wagyu sliders? Oh, okay, I'm a little jealous right now. I was just watching Hell's Kitchen, so that made me hungry for things I will never ever be able to make. I can't cook at all, so I watch cooking shows like other people watch magic shows. No, it's alright. It's alright. I'll enjoy vicariously. Alright. So I guess, having now sorted my inventory to minimize bag loss, and having determined that I don't want to sell anything else that I'm hoarding, even though I really should, I am going to go on that quest. Why not? You can do both. It's alright. It's alright. So, let's see. Let's investigate the Ostlers Guild. I am not 100% certain what an Ostler is, though I think they did explain it. So this should be educational. I might regret not putting any points in unarmed fighting, though, because I don't know what I'm going to be able to do once... I wonder if it's going to take my money. Will it take my money? It's not like I have that much money. I spent all my money. But, here we go.
Hello.
Good day to you, citizen. We have come to assist you in the investigation of the Ostlers Guild. So you are ready to strip off your possessions. They will not be returned until you bring back a final report at the conclusion of your investigation. I will aid you now. God, his hair is nice. Very well. Please step into these changing rooms.
Oh, someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Look at all that stuff I had and lost. Goodness. I had a shit ton of crap. I wonder if maybe that's... Oh, well, we'll see how much of my stuff I get back, huh? Hopefully I get back what I need to. Anyway. Maybe I think Maybelline's makeup, not hair. Ah, you emerge. Now you will find my contact at Madame Drevel's guest house, west of here. He will be clad in desert garb, and bears the name of Amath Tirkin. He came at the head of a caravan from the east some months ago. He and I have worked together before, but never openly. He came with his own guards, but these departed some time ago. He has not done this before, and has not had occasion to use the ostlers, but will on this trip. You two will blend in as a member of his guard corps. Please report back here to me when you have finished investigating this matter, and thank you for your help in this dangerous matter. All right. Well, let's see what shit I've been left with. Nothing. But my costume's wrong. That's fair, that's fair. Look at this travesty of an outfit. It's all wrong. All wrong. Hers looks nice, though. I mean, to be fair, this ring is not terrible. Charisma +3 and regeneration +5 is not bad. But this outfit is just no. Let's fix it. Alright. Better. Too many pants. Isn't this better? Much better. Alright, make changes. Sans pantalon is quite sans pantalon today. Beautiful. I'm keeping this outfit. Hello, cat. Do you want to come up here? You are very small and very annoying. Okay. Well, I mean, theoretically, as my wife, I could ask Aribeth to remove hers, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Stephen doesn't expect to push his lifestyle choices on other people, even his wife. So... I'm wondering, though, if I can buy a very cheap longsword somewhere.
Excuse me, but before we go any further...
Yes, lady. It feels passing strange to go on without armor, magic, or weapons. I feel naked without them. If only you were as you feel. Ah, Stephen. That's a horny 19-year-old's response. Quite the sight to share with the entire city of Silvery Moon, my love. I'm not sure it would do my already shredded reputation much good. Though, perhaps, if you were in the like state of dress... Well, for you, my love, anything. So, I enjoy that. I am now canonically willing to be a nudist. That feels in character. Well, I mean, you can make an argument. I'm just not going to listen to you. I don't mind if you assert your opinion. But I feel like there's quite enough eye candy in general that my stream can go a little bit in the opposite direction, just to balance that out. Alright. Oh, the delight of holding your dignity in the palm of my hand. Your ever so impressive anatomy at my beck and call. I guess shrinkage is not that much of a problem. Had I known such delights were to be so ready to hand, I should have married you much sooner. I desired it long enough, as did I. She suddenly looks serious. Her eyes start to moisten. I have never loved another as I do you. I can scarce control my excitement at entering into another adventure with you at my side. Do you suppose that some day, as we tell our great-grandchildren of our exploits, we shall feel a pang of nostalgia for moments such as this? Perhaps, perhaps. I cannot think of such far-off things, not in your presence, not now. I gaze at you, my beloved, and I see only the kindness of your eyes, the beauty of your body, which not even that outfit can mar. This outfit is spectacular. I don't know what you're talking about. This reminds me of that time I was reading an X-Men comic and they suddenly ended up in really mod pseudo 19 or late 1960s clothes. They looked spectacular, and they hated it, but I loved it. Anyway, I feel only the quiet strength of your arm, the gentleness of your touch. She smiles slyly, the times when it's not so gentle. These come only at your request, my love. And would you accommodate such a request here and now? I suppose it would be best to delay to a more propitious moment. Can I contain my disappointment? So how say you? Does it not feel odd to dispense with our gear, to be stripped of all magical enchantments? Or enhancements, sorry. You mean apart from feeling 100 pounds lighter? I mean, that is valid. You've scarcely been parted from your gear since I met you, save during our all-too-rare nights together. Even then, I often feel as though you wished you had it on. Or so it seems from the number of times I've found you wearing that ring of stamina. At other times, I'd swear you had on boots of speed. Oh, so I'm quick in bed, I guess. Well, that's saying something. I never thought you would notice. In fact, I'm grown quite attached to those things. Maybe I've grown dependent on them. Maybe a quest with no armor, weapons, or magic items will serve to remind me of that which truly matters. I give her a significant glance. That I already know for my part. I rejoice to be by your side, husband, clad in whatever manner our duties may require. And so to our duty. Let it be about it, then. I'm still hoping I could buy a longsword somewhere. I'm not really good at punching shit. I did not put anything in unarmed combat, nor do I intend to. Alright, so the guest house is here. It was locked before. Was that Evolution the one where they were teenagers? Maybe. Well, they're both horny. I mean, technically he's 19, so he's still a teenager, and Aribeth's socially maladjusted, so it makes sense. Let's see. Oh, it's autosaving. Uh-oh. That's probably a bad sign. Let's see. This place looks a little askew and empty. I wonder. What does the journal say about this quest? The Ostlers Guild. Oh, the X-Men show? No, it was actually a comic book. I think it was Uncanny? It was before the Utopia stuff. So, but after they kicked out Xavier and when Cyclops was dating Emma Frost, which covers about a span of 10 years, so that's not actually very helpful. Sorry about that. I did enjoy Evolution, though. It was interesting how that changed the dynamics. I still like it. I'm a Cyclops fan, though, so whenever Cyclops is alive and doing shit, I'm usually happy. Especially if he's wearing terrible, terrible outfits. Which is a lot. I had a Cyclops blog once. I showcased a lot of terrible, terrible outfits. The best stuff were the AUs, because the alternate universe outfits were even worse, and it was always magnificent. Always. That's how I predicted a plot twist where something that looked like it was an alternate universe actually turned out to be everyone mind wiped because his costume in it was not that bad. It was the whole basilisk thing in Age of X. I knew that wasn't a real alternate universe because there were no Viking horns or any such nonsense on his costume. So it's like, no, that's not an alternate universe. He looks fine. Anyway, that's the pattern I discovered over 50 years of comics. I read a lot of back issues. I'm not that old. Kurt's always a good character. No question about that. Okay, so the Ostlers Guild, which has developed over time from guarding horses at inns to protecting merchant caravans, is suspected of attacking and robbing its charges. We have volunteered to investigate, and having stored all of our worldly goods with Captain Alan Endry, and I'm still a little nervous that I'm not going to get it all back, well, we'll see. I had extras. Of the Silvery Moon Militia are to find one Amath Tirkin, a trader from across the desert, at Madame Drevel's guest house. It is located to the west and south of the militia barracks in Silvery Moon. By the light. I want to spoon, and with my honey I'll croon love's tune. I don't know, I think I could make that sound quite dirty. I don't see anyone here. Oh, do I have my money? I do still have my money. That's good to know. Oh, there's the guy we're waiting for, so I'm going to look around at everything else and see what there is to see. Okay. Not seeing anything really to rob, so that's probably good. What are you doing? Going up? Okay. I do have a gift, don't I? Crooning sounds like inherently dirty activity. It's not my fault. And if you're crooning while you're spooning, well, I don't have a good rhyme to go with that. I'll think about that. I don't improv well.
I'm sorry. It can't be done.
All right. All right. So let's talk to our new erstwhile employer. He is also clad idiotically. This impressive-looking man has the weathered look of one who has spent many a day under the desert sun. His appearance is businesslike, but not unkind. Threesome? Maybe. That outfit says he's kind of down for something, I think. Let's talk to him.
My greetings.
Greetings. I see that you are dressed as two of my guards. Oh, so he dresses them up like this. Intriguing. I surmise that you are the agent sent by Captain Andre. Yes, I see that you are. Very good. I have an agent in the basement of this establishment. Here is the key. It is across the hall. Go down the stairs. There you will be led into a secret passage to a safe house of mine just outside of town. Well, you are obviously Master Terkin. We will do as you say. Was there any question about him being Master Terkin? Now I'm thinking he's not Master Terkin, simply because it said that. Good. Once you're through the passage, we will set you to work preparing the caravan for its journey. You will scarcely be noticed in all the hubbub of preparation. I may be delayed here, but we'll meet you again ere we set off. Farewell, my friends. Farewell, Master Terkin. Alright, that's where I'm going. Time to spin the camera around because I get lost easily. We are going downstairs into the basement. Well, I had that key for a very short time. And a bandit. Multiple bandits. And they just knocked me unconscious. And there's a dog barking upstairs. Oh well. You have been dreaming that you are riding stretched out, one limb pinned to each of 4 three-legged and rough-backed ponies that move awkwardly together, often pulling in all directions, your head mounted on a pike amidst them. Jostling water jars surround you. One of them begins to speak. Stephen, wake up. So I think we have stumbled into something interesting. Aribeth, oh, my head, where are we? What time is it? I know neither the time nor the place, my love. My head, alas, too feels smitten as with a brick. I do not know whither we have traveled, nor how long we have lain in the spot. We were both forced to drink some strong liquid, which I sense is bringing us out of the stupor. We were attacked, taken by surprise. It is unknown what fate our assailants planned for us. Well, we're alive, nonetheless. For the nonce. I'd always imagined that death would come gloriously in battle, in some desperate extremity, via a self-sacrifice for the victory of a grand and worthy cause, not as the result of some thuggish blow to the head in the basement of a boarding house. Perhaps we should look around. I somehow don't feel dead. Perhaps it is but your presence, lady. I did not say we had perished. I cannot help but suspect that regardless of my newfound service to Helm, I should not be bound for such a place as this, but rather somewhere darker, more suited for my failures. I heave myself painfully up and take her into my arms. My lady, I very much doubt that any but you would imagine for yourself such a fate. and would follow you wherever the gods sent you in any case. Now let's look about and see where we are. My beloved Sir Stephen, I cannot imagine life without you. Death, on the other hand. But you're right. We live, and so hope remains, or must be seen to be so. As I look about, I see hills, trees. The letters growing sparser as I gaze east. None of the landmarks seem familiar. The wagons to the west of us can only be a caravan. I see odd attire on the workers. Ostler gear, I think. We would seem to have made some headway in our investigation after all. But then, we would seem to be imprisoned. A strong fence spreads around us with magic barriers atop them, of the sort I've seen before. This is the kind of enclosure we at Neverwinter would have reserved for enemy combatants in the war. I do not sense that our escape prospects are good. I should think not. But one never knows without making trial. Perhaps we should ask our fellow prisoner yonder what luck he has had. He seems a familiar-looking fellow. Do we not know him from somewhere? Apparently we do. Where is this fellow? Oh, he's over here. That is Marigo Tildeniskin, the halfling sorcerer we met out just outside Neverwinter following the war, and again near the Hierus's retreat in the mountains. Oh, that guy, he was kind of useless. Ah, yes, here's the one who sent us to wipe the temples, including my own, dedicated to Helm, clean of enemies. We should go and speak to him. Perhaps he can offer us some advice on escaping this place, or at least let us know where we are. I think the game wants me to talk to the halfling. I guess I don't have a reason not to talk to the halfling. Let's take a look around. Oh, there's an Ogresh. That seems like a kind of orcish name. I hate to be judgmental, but I kind of suspect that guy will be one of our enemies. But perhaps not. I'm always open for surprises. The enclosure is not on the map, per se. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to Marigo.
Pleased to see you.
Hello, friends. I'm afraid I'm not talking too well at present. If very embarrassing, actually. And yes, my fingers are currently stuck in this very awkward position. It is a curse, actually. My regrets. Okay. Alright. Oh, Marigo, Tildeniskin of Hyrus and Adriel's service. We are glad to see you again. You say that a curse has been laid on you. Why? And is there any way my lady and I can help? I appreciate the translation. I would love it were possible that you could. It's actually a very standard curse for spellcaster, including yourself, like a sorcerer, like myself. Oh, ouch, this is hard. Okay. I'm going to keep doing this. If they have been taken into slavery. A spellcasting slave can free himself very quickly if he can pronounce the words of his spell correctly. So your tongue is afflicted by a curse normally used to prevent spellcasters, including sorcerers like you, from pronouncing your spells correctly so as to free yourself if you are taken into slavery. Correct. And hence my pens are problems to prevent non-verbal spells from working properly. It's very, very frustrating. Not to mention that it makes me sound very silly. I sincerely hope that if it's not laughter I see in their faces. Not laughter in the least, my friend. It is only the joy of seeing you again. We regret that your hands are frozen in an awkward position and understand how frustrating it might be. Perhaps there are some questions I can answer. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Or assistance I can give. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Alright, let's make this work. Okay, where are we? I'm afraid you are at Agua's outpost. He is an authority slave player. You and I are scheduled for sale this very day to an anonymous buyer from across the desert. So we've taken from Silvery Moon into slavery by this Ogresh and are for sale this afternoon to an anonymous buyer from across the desert. Do you know where this is? Perhaps we could escape and make our way back to Silvery Moon. Oh god. It would be a good thing if we could. I'm afraid I'm not much good in this condition. We have not crossed into the desert yet, and it might not be too very far back to our homes in Silverymoon or with this Neverwinter. So we are near the desert, but have not yet entered it. Perhaps we'll look around as soon as we get a chance and see if we can escape and make our way back to Silverymoon or its environs. I hate you so fucking much right now. Perhaps these are some questions I can answer or assistance I can give. Okay, how did you end up here? You gotta be fucking kidding me, Steven. Alright, fine. This is Steven getting revenge on me for fucking shrinkage. I'm afraid this is a long story. Many years ago, I traveled with a friend, well, more of an acquaintance, actually, named Milk Sweep. He enjoyed adventure. He wasn't wrong on brains, but could fight and liked to travel. I would touch him over the years, however. So you used to travel with a Milk Weep, the man observed, selling items from a caravan guarded by the Ostlers Guild, but lost touch with him over the years. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. All right. I was not surprised to find out that he had joined the Ostlers Guild. I was surprised, however, to be called in Alan Andre from the Melissa to answer some questions about my former association with Weep, who apparently was bragging about his former adventurous days, during which Braggadocio, my name, was apparently mentioned. Fucking hell. I see. The Sweep mentioned your name when bragging of his adventures with you, and so Captain Andre called you in for questioning. Correct. After my discussion with Captain Andre, I was so moved by the plight of the caravan travelers that I volunteered to investigate. He sent me to a friend of his at a boarding house, who sent me to the basement, where I was attacked, overpowered, and water woke up here with this really embarrassing speech impediment. Sounds like our story. We were similarly desirous of helping caravan travelers and volunteered to help. We were sent to Drevel's guest house, where we were overpowered and woke up here. I'm not too certain, but I'm beginning to suspect that this Captain Alan Andre is not the pristine character he presents to be. I too wonder if he's a pristine character, but can't help suspecting that he may have been betrayed by this confederate of his. Perhaps there are some questions I can answer, or assistance I can give. I hate you so fucking much right now. I'm not talking to Marigo. This is not Marigo's fault. I'm talking to someone else. Alright. Any ideas as to what we should do now? I'm afraid that with the speed suckered and my hands incapable of meaningful movement, I'm not much help. I'm afraid that I am in a very walk-in funk. Okay, to be sure, and yet hope remains. Right you are, my friend. However, I do not suspect rightly that Captain Andre, as he did with me, deprived you of your weapons, armor, and magic equipment. I'm afraid that he did indeed deprive us of our armor, weapons, and magic equipment. Just as he did you. Now it is starting. Never trust a man with good hair. Who am I talking to? This guy. See what I mean? Still, you may be strong and powerful enough to break out of this restrictive captivity and regain our freedom. Perhaps this is some weakness in the sense that I have not been able to detect. Perhaps there's a weakness here that has eluded your earlier searches. I will search for it presently. Perhaps there are some questions I can answer or assistance I can give. I think we've talked enough, Master Marigo. Thank fucking God. Very well. Perhaps we will find a weakness in the fencing and affect our escape. At the very least, we should try. Well. Just how are we doing, my little hobbit friend? Still having a little trouble speaking? Ha ha ha. Okay, I love this guy. I mean, if you want to clip it. Marigo turns scarlet, but says nothing. Oh, and I see that our spy and his girly squeeze are up and about. Some warrior you turn out to be. Customer wants you for the arena, though. I can't think of why. Even little Pipsqueak over there put up more of a fight than you did. He took out 2 of my best men before we subdued him. One whack and you collapsed like a beach squid. Hey. I feel name dropped. Well, he sees something in you. Paying top money. As for you, Elfie girl, he wasn't offering much. Scarcely what I'd charge for even a standard pleasure model, and you might make quite the bed warmer. But the combined price is fair enough, and I frankly have little time to haggle. With those militia hounds scouring the hillsides for honest businessmen like myself, it's a matter of taking what you can get these days. We'll have to close up shop once you 3 are sold and take our business elsewhere. I'd love to take you with me, dearie. Try you out and see if we can't get more cash elsewhere, but there's no time. Ogrash, you highwaymen leave my property alone. I will try the goods, not you, and that curse on the jester had better hold across the desert, or you will find something worse than those militia buffoons on your tail. Now, take your cash and be gone, and consider yourself lucky to receive anything, given that I did practically all the work getting these 3. Well, this guy is definitely an asshole. Now, is the captain of Fantastic Hair in on it, or is he duped? Deal's not consummated, Gov. Oh, I should be having a bad British accent for him. Too late now. I can jaw with the merchandise all I want, but now there's gold for you. Thank you, Gov. I'll be on my way. Sorry, Elfie. Guess you missed out on me, and we'll have to settle on making Sir Pointy Shoes over there happy. You're a slave now, so remember what you're good for. Oh, and very pleased to be such great friends with you, my thwackly little hobbit. Ha ha ha. Tirkan, I demand to see Captain. It will shut up. I purchased it to excel in the arena, and if it carries out its duties therein and survives, and returns to me 2.5 my expenses for its purchase and transport, it may earn its freedom. Of course, it may well die in the arena, rendering my investment null. Tirkan. The jester here will have its curse modified so as to permit it to perform small conjuring tricks and service some of our smaller matrons. The entertainments it affords will gain additional compensation over and above that provided by its services, rendered in discomfiting that hideous Ogrash and killing some of his less cheaply replaceable men. As to the elf female, it will earn its place, and may well earn its place, soon enough. I will take it to my tents and see if it can be broken. Oh, fantastic. I love how both of these fucking module plotlines can't seem to avoid the threat of sexual violence. Fan-fucking-tastic. It did not cost much, and the loss of its life would be of small consequence to me, though it may matter to its fellow slaves. Perhaps they should mind their manners and their tongues. You bite your tongue and maintain a furious silence. Good, it learns well. If it desires the female's survival, it will remember its first lesson under our tutelage. Very well. You, guildsman, bind this cargo, stow the female and the jester in our wagon, and place the human male in the slave transport. Be quick about it. Oh, and bring the female to me tonight. Fucking hell. Yeah, because this is a necessary addition to, You know, it's interesting. For all my complaints about the Forgotten Realms in general, it generally does seem to avoid explicitly threatening its characters with sexual violence. That's not entirely true. But for the most part, you can usually get a character through a fairly decent amount of books before they get threatened with rape. Unless they're Artemis and Triri, to be fair. Ooh, that poor guy. Alright, anyway. You lie still. Sleep continues to weigh heavily on you. How many days has it been? 2 nights at least. 2 nights. And on both, you nearly tore your own body apart trying to break out of this infernal prison. Somewhere in the distance, you could hear the cold mockery of Tirkan's voice demanding that Aribeth perform. You could hear her protests, her attempts to fight to preserve the vestiges of her honor, the violent riposte, her sobbing submission. Unthinkable but unmistakable sounds, however muffled, ensue. Oh, great. Oh, so we go from threatened sexual violence in the other one to actual rape in this one. Fantastic. And you, impotent, trapped in this hellish cell, your hands raw, sore, and bloodied from so many attempts to escape, to tear the walls apart, to bruise, bloody, and punish yourself for your foolishness. How could you have ever trusted this man? How could you have ever willingly cast aside all protections and weaponry? How could you have been such a trusting fool? Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off right now. Still, I said I'd play the game. I'll play the game and see where it's fucking going. You try to rouse yourself, throw off the cobwebs of slumber, and make another assault at the walls of the prison. There must be a weakness somewhere. Somewhere. The door suddenly flies open, and over next to you stumbles a human figure. He falls heavily next to you. From his splayed hand falls a dagger, a weapon at last, and a way of escape. Take the dagger and cut my bonds. Yeah, I guess. It would have been nice to have a warning. It's like, for all the critiques about, say, A Dance with Rogues and similar modules, at least they fucking have a warning before they go through all this. I'm not necessarily opposed to something with adult subject matter, or even traumatic subject matter, but I like to have an idea it's coming. And I think it's generally kind of cheap and sexist when it happens in this way, but... Yep. Fantastic. Take the dagger and cut my bonds. Good timing it was, for an unexpected fight ensued. Well, at least I've got a fucking dagger. Oh, what the fuck is this thing?
The battle is on!
Alright. At least I can knock it down. I'm more apathetic than angry, and that's a bit of a problem for a module like this. But we'll see. Maybe they can save it. No, definitely a male author for this. I'm not saying female authors don't write about rape, or even in a way that's not necessarily treating it with the seriousness some folks deserve. I mean, A Dance with Rogues. But there's a way it's used that you can tell it's a male author. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm not going to say that the module maker can't salvage the situation, but we'll have to see. We're at the Oasis of Qatar. Alright, well, I gotta kill some people right now. I'm glad I put a lot of points in. Let's see how it goes. Oh, there we go. I died. Oh. Fucking hell. Fuck. I didn't save. We get to go through all that again. I'm not reading any of the dialogue. I can probably zip through it pretty quickly. Would have liked having the fucking autosave to be somewhere a little later, so I didn't have to necessarily replay some of that. Fuck. Alright. Hello, Maddie.
My greetings.
Considering that she's a fighter herself, they could have just had both of them go to the arena, and it could still be a fairly entertaining plot of escaping slavery. But nope. She's a hot lady, so she has to be a sex slave. Oh hey, it's dark. Nighttime this time. Fantastic.
Pleased to see you.
Yeah, me too. All right. Well, on the plus side, I'll at least be playing a different sort of character there for a while, and that'll be fun. Alright. Yep, gotta love my girlfriend getting raped for my man pain. I should be fair. It is possible that they will be able to save the situation and this story will still be narratively satisfying. Skeptical. Very skeptical. I think I'm particularly annoyed given the fucking module's repeated its obsession with virginity prior to this. I don't know, it just makes it sleazier. Alright. I like Shadows of Undertide. I've gotten through it a few times. Good and evil. There's some fun things about it. Deacon. Alright, so we're caught up. At least it was quick to go through when you're not reading the fucking dialogue. Love the tonal shift, too, between the somewhat amusing predicament of Marigo to this fucking nonsense. But yeah, basically. Alright, gonna try not to be quite so bitter. Gonna try to give it a chance. Okay, I'm gonna need to get away from this for a bit. Come on, knock him the fuck down, you little fuckwad. Fucking die already, thank you. I think for something like this, I'd be less annoyed if I didn't feel like it was kind of narratively worthless. It probably did a little bit. Alright. I'll rant a little bit when we're done here. Nope. I'm gonna die. I have no potions. Yep, gonna fucking die because I'm stuck at this. Okay, fantastic. Oh, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I think I think what annoys me is that it's, at least so far, it seems pretty narratively useless. I mean, the same level of stress without the fucking irritation could be if she were just in the prison, in the next cell over, to be sent to the arena with me. I could still feel that stress over her well-being without this bullshit. And it might be the whole female adjacent bias, but I am not a fan of this plotline when I don't think it means anything. And I really don't think it means anything. But we'll see, we'll see. Like I said, maybe they'll save it. And I need to figure out how to do this without fucking dying. Considering the module author outright said he wrote this as basically a love letter to his wife, I'm kind of... No, I shouldn't say that. I'm not... It's not fair. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna kill this fucker. And then I'll figure out what... Oh. I do still have my healing potions. How the hell did I get my healing potions? Okay. I did not know I had healing potions still. Okay. This is more promising. It makes me think possibly Ellen was not here because he didn't take this away from me. Alright. Guys, you're gonna have to figure this out for yourself. I can't help you right now. There goes the guard. Alright, well, at least in terms of irritation over the fight, I'm less irritated now because I have potions. There's that. I didn't even know I had them. I just kind of assumed that I lost all the energy to it. Oh, and there went that. Alright. Well, to be fair, I rolled a 3. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. No more ranting. Gonna focus on the plot. Save my ranting for later. I do have some notes about my ranting though. Just, because I have not written a review of this module yet for the Neverwinter Vault, and I don't think it's going to be quite as positive a review as the first two parts yet. But, you know, could be wrong. Why is the Turking guard attacking these mercenaries? Okay, maybe if I stick with the guards, I can actually live. I would like that. I guess they didn't get to summon the Baylor this time. Okay. And the downside with having no lore skill is I have no idea what this necklace is. So I can't wear it. Fantastic.
Greetings.
Please speak with my Lord Tirkin in the White Tent. Oh. Okay. Okay. I am starting to see a way this module can possibly salvage my good opinion of it. Let's see if I'm right. I'm going to talk to my wife. Tyrkin is poking an object through the bars of the cage. Talk, damn you. Where are... I'm going to raise my weapon and start forward, saying nothing. This brute is not worth wasting words on. Do not harm that man. If you love and honor me, do not come a step closer. You're defending him? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. She hurls herself towards you, tears in her eyes. Her arms wrap you tightly about the neck. She kisses your cheek many times. Her tears moisten your cheeks. Oh, my love, I'm so sorry, so very sorry. No, I'm not going to react like that. What the fuck is wrong with you, game? Okay, I say nothing but hold her close, tears welling up in my own eyes. Oh, Stephen, my love, I would die 1,000 times before I would allow my honor to be compromised, and so it has not been. Well, I don't like the victim blaming implication there for other victims. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, but there was little choice. Amath here had little time to prepare, so we had to pretend. Okay. All right. Pretend what? Sir Stephen, please forgive me. This charade was the only way we could get you into the caravan and bring you this far without arousing the ostler's suspicion. Also, if I were known to have purchased black market slaves in the vicinity, it would make my return all the more questionable and make me a more inviting target for them. The investigation. We've been traveling in disguise this entire time, my dearest, though your journey was not the most comfortable. She leans close and whispers in her ear, I will very soon make it up to you. Okay, so, from the implication here, at least, my wife was not raped. So I am, as a player, happy about that. Apparently, they saw fit to utterly traumatize my character with days of believing that she was, without some sort of, like, quiet message to say otherwise. I'm not sure how I feel about that bullshit. But at least in terms of a player, I will say that the module maker may have salvaged this entire situation for me. I'm going to hold off on judgment yet. All right. I would have liked it to be handled a little different. The investigation. You were never sold into slavery. Militiamen were stationed to arrest Ogrash as soon as he left the vicinity of our caravan. I regret that the blow to your head and confinement were real. We needed the charade to transport you here, where the ostlers bring their captives. The militia needs to know what is happening. Perhaps you could explain from the beginning. Alas, there's little time, but you are owed what explanation I can summon forth in short order. You couldn't you couldn't pass me a note. All right. Alan Undry's grandfather was a trader who crossed into the Anarak Desert to our oasis town southeast of Asgore. He was well known to our family and indeed is suspected to be my grandfather as well. Alan and I knew each other as boys. Continue. When I came to trade our precious stones and metals here, bypassing the confiscatory taxation of the lords of Asgore, near the first thing I did was pay a visit to my likely kin, who introduced me to his brother Jorias. This latter had not traveled as had his younger brother, and so was unknown to me. I was favorably impressed. They spoke of the Ostlers Guild and their concerns. Blood runs thick among our people, and I readily agreed to aid in the investigation. Alan would recruit agents, and I would quickly make my return appear undesirable, and so seem less likely to be missed should the guild attack. Through an intermediary, Alan put me in touch with the vile Ogrash, who would work with me to kidnap and enslave any agents of the militia. You were, of course, being spied on from the moment of your first contact with my cousin, They marked your transformation in his office and followed you to the boarding house. Our original plan had me providing you with written instructions detailing your supposed kidnapping. Okay, but the availability of the specific Osler crew we had most strongly suspected threatened to disappear as another, even more vulnerable caravan made preparations for departure. We ran out of time before we had to depart to keep them, and I was unable to explain matters to you. I still feel like they could have passed me a note at some point in this entire thing. The rest I think you know. I could come up with no pretext for bringing you to my tent for explanations, and only now realize that your carriage was parked nightly near this tent, and you could hear our nightly production. Ah, okay. So I guess that's somewhat a reasonable explanation. That I could. I'm so very sorry. We needed to keep the Oslers from approaching, and also prove to them that this caravan would not be missed in Silvery Moon, as it would not be returning. I fear we were perhaps too convincing. Still think a note would have been okay. So here we are. I have the wretch in this cage yonder, who is the second in command among the traitorous lot within the guild, and will likely aid my kin in capturing the rest. It is clear that the guild's men are taking the possessions of the seized caravans, while the human prey are becoming victims of some demons with whom the Oslers would seem to be in league. All right. The demons must have gained some ability to assume a non-corporeal form and enter the bodies of their victims. Once the host is killed, the demon reemerges, this time in its normal bodily form. Once the demon is slain, the victim can then be raised with a spell. Here is a means for doing so. Please raise any victims that you are forced to kill and send them to me. Very well. I wonder what sort of device they are using. Perhaps a potion of some sort, but the effects of potions wear off in a short time, and this transformation would seem to have no time constraint. We must find out what sort of thing gives them this power. Master Mirago, I rejoice to hear that your voice and hands are restored to normal. Thank you, Sir Stephen. I likewise rejoice to speak and move without impediment. Indeed, I have done so much more freely than you have of late. I would have tried to break away to inform you of the nature of the deception, but I could not afford to arouse suspicion, or else they would have never have taken us to this lonely place. Do they have therapists on Faerun? And here you three must search. Please follow the trail of demons, free it and raise what captives you can, penetrate their hiding places, and put an end to their plot. You should not raise victims until all nearby demons are slain. I will send word to my kin, aid in their investigation as I may, and will await your return here. Farewell, my friends, and good hunting. Okay. All right. I will say that, narratively speaking, I am pretty much appeased. I did not appreciate the fake out, and it's probably a good thing I was playing this on stream, because if I wasn't playing this on stream, I might well have quit out the game there. So it might have been good. I'm not sure I think the fake out was really worth it, but it was a fake out, and I'm willing to go with that. Yeah. And I, in a sense, I appreciate that the only character who suffered significant trauma over the whole deal is my character, and he's sturdy enough he can take it. Fucking hell. Alright. I'm gonna have to think about how I feel about that entire plot point, I think. I don't know how that's gonna affect my reveal. Or my review. Not my reveal. My review. But there's still a whole other sub-quest for this module to go. Perhaps once I reach the end of it and I'm ready to write my review, this will not stand out as much as an emotional reaction. We'll see. Yeah, I'm somewhat less than whelmed at the moment. But it is not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so we will see. We'll see what the rest of the adventure is like. And the other adventure. And I'm not a big fan of that whole implicit victim blaming thing, though. It's like, but we'll leave that aside for now. Let's talk to Morris Minder. See what they have to say. Okay. I guess I'll save before... Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll probably get over it. I have a short memory for shit like this. I'm gonna take this to sell, though. Fuck you, dude. Is there anything else you have that's
My
worthy to say?
greetings.
Once again, please forgive me for what I was forced to put you through. Please investigate the demonic activity. Alright. Stephen is right this moment counting to 10. Alright, now he's gonna stand up. Okay. He would like to go home. That is what he would like to do right now. I very much think he would like to go home. But he has a job to do. And thus we will do it. On the plus side, armor. And unidentified short sword. On the plus side, like the Mountains of Freedom, I might get some good shit. Oh, hey, Marigo's with us, too.
I
Hi,
greet you in the name of Mistra.
Yes, Stephen, what is it? I had a question, actually. Yes. On second thought, I don't need help with anything yet. Okay, thank you. Alright, I should talk to my wife. I will probably feel better after talking to my wife.
What is it?
I take my wife into my arms and kiss her. She receives your kiss gratefully, but looks distracted. We are less short on time and must be about our business. You know... no.
Yes?
Okay,
What is it?
She could be nicer to me. Okay, please identify my armor. Okay, an amulet of natural armor +4. And a short sword called the Lucky One. This is a swashbuckler's blade that has seen endless use in grand fights against big nasties sent forth by whomever. The Lucky One's mercenary company commissioned these blades while still flush from the last big score. After the windfall, they only adventured for the thrill of it, challenging each other to even greater feats of daring do. Why are these weapons no longer with them? Sometimes the big nasty wins. Okay. Well, I do like improved evasion, so I guess I can use that. How's the dagger? Dagger +4. The dagger's got the better addition, so well, I do like a shield and an amulet. Okay. Alright. I guess I go over here. And I should probably resurrect these people, huh? Do I have something to resurrect them? Oh, raise dead wand. Unlimited uses a day. Oh my god. Okay. This is nice. The wand was given to you by a Math Turkin for the sole purpose of raising the dead victims of the demon army coming to the surface in the vicinity of the oasis of Kartanth in the desert. All nearby enemies should be defeated before any attempt is made to raise the bodies of the dead victims. I can put it in my quick slot, so let's do that. Alright. Well, that explains why I couldn't loot them. Let's get these remains. Alright, got another large sword. Now that looks like it'll be good for her. Because it is a bludgeoning weapon, and I'm old-fashioned, and I tend to think clerics should use bludgeoning weapons. This weapon bears the mark of the dwarf Baroon, a master blacksmith who worked from a makeshift forge in the Oathguard village of Baroon as well. He forged it in late 1373 DR to aid the war effort against Lady Aribeth the Betrayer, who was then marching against the northern city of Neverwinter and the Lord's Alliance. Well, seems kind of fitting for her to use that, right? Alright. I will give her a shield too, I suspect. Cloak of Fortification. I'm going to wear most of this stuff because I can resurrect her if she dies. Whereas if I die, it's game over. So I'm being unchivalrous. Okay, this is probably okay. Let's have her identify it.
Yes? What is
Can
it?
you identify my items? Alright, that looks like a Turkin's shield. Let's give it to her. Okay. Alright, okay. Oh, an ironwood large shield. How does that compare? Plus 2. Alright. Is this better or worse than... Wow, my armor class is 32. That's actually not terrible. Can you use a shield? No, probably not. You're a mage. Can you scribe? Oh no, you're sorcerer. Alright, you can keep your heal potions. I don't want them. Okay, alright. Thank you for saving me. Hey, I got 200 XP for that. Let's talk to him. Oh, he ran off. Hey, I got some stuff though. Alright. Let's talk to that guy. Thank you for saving me. And he ran off too. Oh, okay. Osler armor. I should probably put that on, much as I adore the outfit I'm wearing right now. Gladiators Club 4. Oh. Well, maybe. Marigold, what do you have? Can you use a club? Yeah. Also, for against Aribeth the Betrayer, I can give him this club. I think. I might want to remember to take it back from him later. Alright. As much as I love my current outfit, I probably should try to put on armor. Oh no, the current outfit is... How is the current outfit better? Oh, it's got armor plus 6. Okay, never mind. It's stupid looking, but it's actually rather effective. Alright. Okay, let's wander about and see what there is to find. Is there anything left behind in here? Can I go back in there? Nope. The site of my trauma is all fine. I think Stephen might be trying to repress some resentment right now.
Greetings.
Good day, Lord. Thank you for your assistance against the enemy. Alright. Now here's the problem I have with role-playing to some extent, is sometimes it can be hard to extract my brain from what I think the character is reacting. And right now my character is probably not doing all that well. I think he's a little irked by the whole world. So that might be part of the reason why I'm still somewhat less overwhelmed. But we'll get over it. I was already in there. I'm not going back in there. Alright, let's talk to folk. And find more corpses. Hello.
Greetings.
I wonder when we will return to our desert home. Okay, well. Hey, on the plus side, the guy with the nice hair is not evil. I was wrong. In my defense, nice hair usually means evil. Oh, there's more shit to steal. A phase spear. It's interesting that it's all gear from the original campaign. Can wizards use spears? Or sorcerers? I can never keep fucking straight. Alright. Gotta let go of the irritation. Gotta let it go. Okay. I like the oasis. It's quite nice. What is glowing? Oh, it's an invisible object. Can I get up there? What the heck? Huh. I don't see a way I can get up there. It must be a trigger for something. Weird. Okay. Very peculiar. Well, let's wander around some more. Resurrect some more people. Clearly I should have let more of them die, and then I could have resurrected more of them and gotten more experience. I'm clearly not as good at metagaming as I think I am. Okay. Okay. Save periodically because I sense an impending crash. I don't know why. It just tends to have that timing. I always liked the desert music though, because this is the same desert music from the second half of Shadows of Undertide. I have more people to raise. I'm not finding anybody. Apparently, I have raised all of the dead. Have I? Let's see. Alright. That's not terribly helpful. Alright. See what's down here. There are blank spots on my on my map that I'm not a fan of. So let's see what's over here. Okay. Let's look north. God, my hair looks stupid. Such a stupid hair. Alright. I also have to take back that snarky comment I sort of made but didn't finish about the mutual author. That was out of line. Even if he had written the story, it looked like he was writing. That would have been out of line, which is why I didn't finish the statement. But I thought it, and that was still out of line.
Excuse me.
Oh.
But before we go any further...
Oh yeah, something is bothering you, and I must know what it is. Really, Aribeth? Really? Alright, fine, yes. It can scarce be a mystery, my love. I thought that you had been, that he had, that... She stops, taking you in her soft embrace. Her eyes well up as she kisses your cheek and neck. Oh, my love, my only love. I am so sorry. I cannot imagine what it must have been like for you, trapped in that prison, hearing our nightly play act. Oh, please forgive me. All right. Stephen is stupidly romantic. I am not. I'm still a little irked, but I think Stephen will say that there's nothing to forgive. She clings to you, looking intently into your eyes. Would that were so. But I am at fault. I might have been kind, Stephen, and I forget that you do not share my unchangeability. Since I have been faithful to you, and ever was throughout, I never gave a thought to the possibility that it might look different. It wouldn't have been unfaithfulness, lady. He thought you were being hurt, not that you were cheating on him. I seldom traveled incognito when I worked for Neverwinter. It was exciting to pretend. I forgot myself. Young Aribeth there is so charming, and was so enjoying playing the role of villain. We thought to spice up the performances so as to add to the shock value, for the sake of the caravansary, and sully his name as completely as we might. I could scarce help giggling several times as we tore our old bits of garments up. And I had to listen. Her hands twirled your hair. Her eyes would bore right to your soul. I am so sorry. I will always love you, and no other, and may I never again be in such wise tempted to kill one who has in fact done me no harm. Really need therapists on Farron. Truly. I thought you were going to run poor Aribeth in half. I doubt you noticed, but I think he nearly wet himself when he saw the murder in your eyes. I shouldn't have wished to clean up the mess. You might never have found all the pieces. It would surely not have been pretty, but at the time I thought it was justified. I'll say disturbing that. My only thought was of you. Well, I'm glad you left him intact in any case. The captain could not have been pleased at a kinsman lost because of my overacting and your righteous jealousy. It wasn't jealousy, you fucking twit! He thought you were being raped, not that you were cheating on him. Fucking hell. Alright. I should have had to start a new vial. Who knows how many deeds I would have had to do in such extremity. Indeed, my love. You pause a moment and look intently at her, smiles rising seemingly unbidden. You have lightened my heart. Stephen's married to a fucking twit. That's the problem. One sec. Yeah, it's 17 intelligence. 17 intelligence. 18 wisdom. Okay, yeah, no. I was gonna say the 11 intelligence she had when she was a paladin, she was living up to. But nope. Alright. Her eyes shine. That I should do for you what you have done so oft for me means more than I can say. Is there not an unoccupied tent hereabouts? I might lighten more than your heart. Fucking poor Mirago's right there. Okay. Would that we had the time, but I'm not sure our diminutive friend here is in a mood to wait us out. Come, we've an errand before us, and then we'll have the journey back. I shall make this up to you, and that right eagerly. To the adventure, then? To the adventure. Someone needs to educate Aribeth on fucking, on rape. Because if she's a cleric, I'm starting to worry about the counsel she might be giving victims that might come for help or protection. Surely you should have violently attacked this person and gotten yourself killed rather than cheat on your husband. Yeah, no. Or maybe she's one of those who gives other people more credit than she gives herself, which is possible. Hey, there's a dwarf mercenary. Let's kill this asshole. Hi. Is it easier to kill you with the short sword or with the, That person's pretty
In the lady's name.
The lady's name? Oh, I lost Aribeth. Well, I got a wand of Nope. Alright. That's my own fault. I wasn't paying attention. Too busy mumbling irritatedly at myself, so. Alright. Too busy bitching at her for lack of comprehension of fucking rape. But alright. Well, it is a setting that probably is not the most enlightened, but still. Shit. Okay. Well, sorry guys. I need to hit quick save more often, and I'm gonna run this way and up to fill out the map. Okay. Alright, here we go, going over. I know there's nothing over here, because I was just over here. I should have saved before engaging. Alright. Moving, moving. Running, running. Bitching, bitching. Oh yes, so much bitching. In my heart. Oh. Definitely need to find a therapist on Faerun. Maybe that nice winged cleric lady. I mean, technically though, we probably shouldn't be seeing the same therapist, should we? I feel like that might be awkward. Then again, my mother and my aunt see the same therapist. I'm pretty sure they spend a whole lot of time bitching about each other. So. Maybe it's fine. That was a joke. I really hope neither my aunt or my mother know I said that. You guys will keep a secret, right? Thank you. I appreciate that, Fixer.
Excuse me.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Anyway, nothing to forgive. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, she had... Okay. 3 was the response I gave before. Okay, to the adventure. Alright, let's save. Now, which weapon am I using? Maybe I will use this dagger instead. Oh, and I keep forgetting about this amulet, don't I? Let's talk to Aribeth. Can you identify this amulet for me? Oh, okay. Well, why don't I give that to you, and maybe you will die less too. Alright. How does this work? Nope. It doesn't work for you any better than it works for me, so we'll keep that. Okay. Hey, small thing. What are you doing? Want to come up here? You're so annoying. The cat's doing that thing where she's coming very close, and then when I reach for her, she backs away. It's like, nope, not yet. When I feel like it, I will come. Promptly when you want to get up and go to the bathroom. That's when I will come and lay on you. That's a cat. Your bladder is not desperate yet, so I can't lay on you and keep you from moving. Alright, so let's fight that dwarven mercenary and try not to die this time. I would prefer not to die. Being alive is nice. I have my nice wife. I am newly processing some trauma. Okay. Oh, there's a blacksmith. Oh, that could be fun. Okay. What are you doing? Okay. Alright, so now let's murder this guy. Temporarily. We'll knock him down. Nice. Holy cow. Why are you guys so fucking tough?
My power is unleashed!
Alright. This is probably going to take a while. My apologies, fellas. This is going to take a while. Actually, speaking of, now that I put the idea in my head, I am going to take a couple minutes break. Be right back. Alright, I am back, and for very briefly I had a captive, but she escaped. Alright, now let's die to some mercenaries again. Where are they? I don't remember what direction I'm in. Oh, there they are. Maybe I'll go after the blacksmith first. I wonder. Hi.
In the lady's name.
How does my evil work with you? I think I've got too used to using haste because I just don't seem to be able to move fast enough anymore. I have fucking spells, don't I? I forgot I had spells. I should maybe ready some spells. Oh, hell. I might want to put Holy Sword back, huh? Okay. For later. Alright, in the meantime, let's see if this helps. Okay, let's see if this helps. I would like to kill this guy, because going from the other opposite direction does not work very well. Maybe I need to learn how to kite. I don't play a paladin to have to kite, guys. Well, I appreciate you coming finally. Now you want up? Get over here. No? Okay. Alright. these potions of heal are not gonna last long. You know, given that my girlfriend's a fucking cleric, you'd think she could heal me. Or summon a fucking badger before I practically die. Yeah, this is kind of irritating. No, this isn't the module maker's fault, though. This is just me not being good at this. And there are no area transitions that I can try to split them up with, is there? Are there? Alright, maybe if I do that. Alright. And maybe I can smite him. Let's smite him. Nah, he's not evil. Alright, well, let's try knocking him down. Actually, let's try running over here. Hi. Guys, if you'd help, that would be lovely. Oh, Marigold's kind of fucked, but okay. Why are these guys so fucking tough? I'm item stripped, dude. I can't fucking do shit right now. There better not be too many fights like this. I don't have enough potions. And I suppose that was the first hint that things weren't quite what they seemed.
In the lady's name.
For fuck's sake, just die already. I'm not talking to you characters, I'm talking to them. Okay, almost. I mean, really, I should probably be trying to kill the thing from there. It'd be quicker. Let's hope I don't need any more healing potions. Just die. Fucking hell. Finally, okay. Okay. Now let's kill the rock. I think the rock is easier to kill than the rest of it. I'm not sure what the hell that means. Fuck. Stop that. It's interesting that the demon's easier to kill than the human host. Maybe a bit of guilt. Hi. Aribeth, you're supposed to be a ranged fighter. Why are you even over here? God, my wife is an idiot. Gorgeous, but an idiot. Alright. Venom Halberd. A ring unidentified, sapphire, and a fang. Alright. Okay. Well, seems like I want to keep this fucking raised dead wand. Free raised dead all the time? Awesome. Okay. Thank you for saving me. You're welcome. Those are guys who are going to need even more therapy than I am. Oh, there's something to interact with up there. Now that looks promising. Demon recipe. Most of this torn-off page is scorched and stained beyond recognition. You can, however, read snatches of it, and surmise that if other copies were available, you might be able to piece together the whole thing. The parts you could read are follows. Whoso would make of his corruptible hide an ethereal phantasm opaque to the tactile senses of the world, will heed without fail the instruction that follows. Jesus. Okay. Scorch marks and stains obliterate most of the text. About midway down you can make out chicken gizzards soaked in brine, fangs of a viper, make sure the rest is illegible. Okay. Okay. Aribeth,
Yes?
can you please
What is
identify
it?
my shit? Armor of freedom and an iron skin ring. You know what? That's okay. Let's wear it. Nice. Alright. And iron skin ring is where? Okay. There. I need to do my usual smithery, because this is a travesty. Look at this. Horrid. Alright. I can change the weapon and cloak too, but I'm not going to do that because you can't remove pants from a sword. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay. Though I suppose if I really wanted to roleplay his trauma, I could allow him to remain in pants for a little while. Gosh, I feel like that would be dark though. Okay. I'd rather have the spear, the venom halberd, or the stonefire axe. Oh, let's use the axe. It's not my weapon, but it's not my weapon. Alright. Okay, let's go up here and see what happens if I get near that invisible object. It does not appear that anything happens if I get near this invisible object. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. So, it seems like I found what I was supposed to find here, but I'm going to look around and see if there's anything else to find here. Okay. I think Steven needs a nap. Poor fellow. Still feel like they could have like passed him a note with food or whatever, unless they starved him, which is always possible. Oh, there's a doorway there. Okay, I'll be right back up. Doorway means new fight scene. Woo. Okay. So, do I think I should rest before entering? Probably. One sec. Alright, there we go. Okay. Desert Dungeon. Oh. Its name seems appropriate. Alright. Demons. I've made a special study of them over the years, Sir Stephen. There are many in this place. We have seen them outside, and I can sense there are more within. And how came you to be an expert on demons, Mirago? It is a long story, and you should ask me sometime, though I suspect that now is not the best for long tales. Suffice it to say that I have traveled to their plane, and am aware of their typologies and habits. It is indeed an odd thing to see them on this plane, capable of apparently inhabiting the bodies of innocents, taking over their wills. Demonic possession of a mortal body is not the norm here. I had not thought much on it before. It is said that there are planes where the demons are non-corporeal, and possession is not unknown. I do not know if you or I might someday be able to travel to a place where we would not appear in 3 dimensions. Perhaps we might take over living wills were we to do so. But no, demons are normally as solid here as you and I. Then how might they enter other solid beings? You are aware, of course, of potions and spells that make us temporarily invisible, are able to fly or walk through walls. I suspect that something similar is being done here, yet the folk we have been attacked by have been in their condition for some time. Normal spells could not last so long. How might the effects be extended? I suspect some kind of admixture of extraplanal and earthly powers is at work. We will need to find out what sort of spell or potion the demons are making, and then try to isolate the ingredient that makes them able to extend its effects across time. Perhaps some long-lived being of this world, such as a dragon, is aiding them. Then let us begin the search. All right.
I greet you in the name of...
Oh, I've got stuff. We have things to ask Marigo about. Let's ask him shit. We don't need to explore this dungeon. I want to converse. You earlier mentioned your expertise on demons. How did you come by it? It is a longer story. Are you certain you wish to hear it now? I do. I am from an old but fairly unremarkable halfling village in the eastern reaches of Aglarond, in a valley near Thagard. Our people were vassals of one of the wizards, who made his country residence in the region. He was seldom there, and generally took little interest in us, leaving us to mind our own affairs. My family was well known, but not particularly prominent. This apparently did not meet my mother's ambitions, and she pushed my father to expand his croplands, hire more laborers, and raise the family stature in the community. This went as planned for some time while I was a young halfling, but just as I was coming of age, however, 3 bad seasons resulted in my father's being heavily indebted to the lords of the land. Such things are bound to happen, I suppose. Indeed, and the custom of that place in such time was to give over one of family members into the Lord's service as surety against the debt. I was chosen as the one with the least time of minority left under my father's roof. And of course my labor would have the greatest value to the Lord, and hence only one of us would need to enter his service. So your family sold you into slavery to pay your father's debts? They were the entire families. My servitude brought prosperity for the rest of them. And there was more an indenture. My time of service was limited, so long as I provided value to my master. My father, of course, could ransom me at any time once his fortunes improved. Jeez, this poor guy. Let's see, what do you look like? Oh, you do have a lot of charisma. You have no strength, but then you're a halfling. Do you really need strength if you're a halfling? Okay. It was not a bad situation for me in any case. I had some rather obvious magical talent, and although I was not an apprentice as many others were in the household, I could still learn much during my time there. The abilities of the Red Wizards of Thay are famous throughout the lands, and they're also famous for their great evil. I did not say that servitude in such a place was pleasant, though my duties were sufficiently menial that the Lord, if Sir the Close-Minded, as he was known to those not directly speaking to him, took scant notice of me. I mostly cleaned up after his failed experiments, which surely did involve burying the unfortunate corpse of the odd apprentice. I observed closely what his apprentices were doing and practiced as I had the opportunity, and found that I could very soon outdo the vast majority of them in the limited numbers of spells that I knew. I gathered up discarded copies of scrolls and textbooks, hoarding them in a secret place, and quickly made a mastery of a number of them. Making use of the badly copied spells surely had its dangers, but I survived all of these. Ifsir had made a special study of demonology, which is not an unusual thing for one of the Red Wizards. I found that I was utterly fascinated, and quickly learned to conjure up demonic aids to shorten my time spent on my duties. This gave me even more leisure time to spend on my studies. Did your father ever ransom you back? That he did, though much later than he first promised. Indeed, upon my return I wondered if I'd been forgotten. My family was now most prominent and wealthy. My father explained that he delayed my ransom as he was concerned that simply meeting the minimum requirements would not result in the wizard finding would result in the wizard finding an excuse to extend the indentures or take another member of the family, so he waited until his investments had been sufficiently rewarded. I guess that sounds reasonable. That it does, but I'm uncertain. My mother scarcely noticed my return and seemed embarrassed by my presence, as if I were a reminder of when she was a poor vassal. She was still a vassal, but was, of course, by now an immensely rich one. You did not stay home long. I did not, but that's a story for another time. Let us be about our business. Yeah, okay. I'm going to ask
I
again.
greet you in the name of Mr.
I want to know everything. Okay, I would like to hear more of your story. Very well. As you recall, I was sold by my family into the service of one of the Red Wizards of Thay to pay a family debt. I learned much magic while in servitude and made a particular study of demonology. My family eventually ransomed me, but although to some extent I was the guarantor of their prosperity, they were rather ashamed of me. They would seem ungrateful. I suppose, though I scarce noticed at the time, I was fascinated by what I had been learning in my free time in my former master's household. As I said earlier, I had become increasingly dependent on demonic aid to speed up and enhance the value of the achievement of my duties. This was a rather unremarkable thing in a wizard's manse, but it was quite another matter in a halfling village. Oh dear. Which lesson you no doubt learned the hard way. That I did, though the details are scarce of interest. I've tried to get them out of my mind and have largely succeeded. I deemed the time right for going out to seek my fortune, and found that my family offered little in way of resistance. And where did you go? I did not head for the abyss immediately, but the entrance there was virtually a foregone conclusion. As you might already have surmised, my demon studies had started with calling on their aid in small things. In short order, I was in regular contact with one who bade me call him the Rooster Bowler. That is a great name, and offered me more and more knowledge of the ways of his kind. He found this alluring. I consulted him on many things, always with the belief that I could control what he was told, and that he would provide me more information than I gleaned from him. This I had learned from my former master and his apprentices. Again, doing such things in a wizard's tower with magical protections in place, and as part of a formidable organization in league with the forces of Abyss, is a different thing from a single halfling, living a now peripatetic existence. The exchange was one-sided, but not in the way you had hoped. Quite true. My dreams began to be invaded, and my travels, I mentioned to you earlier, my time with an adventuring party that included the ostler Milkfort Weep, began to go on strange paths. At the Rooster Puller's invitation, I began to experiment in astral projections, sending my soul out on adventures without my body ever rising up. And this left your body available for use? I began to be suspected of various crimes of which I, of course, knew nothing. I could not stay in one place and could not account for what was apparently being carried out by an evil twin, but in my projections I had traveled the lands and found great riches. Of course, not being corporeal during these sojourns, I could gain no wealth from them directly. I began making maps and searching about for the treasures I had seen. Did you find any of them? They were not false visions, or so I believed, but I found that the maps I made were partial to the point of being worthless. I later realized that by following my demon contact's instructions, I was actually projecting myself astrally across time as well as space. What I was finding was real, but unreachable because either the lands had changed or did not yet exist. And in the meantime, your body was being left vacant behind. I woke up from one sojourn with great pains and found that I was in a place many miles from where I'd started. I realized that what I had long suspected was true. The demon was controlling my body while I was away. I had given him the opening, and now my life was scarcely mine any more. I determined to find and confront the demon. I had by then learned to project my spirit into other planes. I found it not to be a matter of too great difficulty to travel there bodily, and resolved to travel to the abyss. I had of course stopped conjuring the demon, but he was able to come to me in dreams anyway. He mocked me, and bade me come to him, for then my whole being would be his, as my abandoned body had been. I eventually made my way to the abyss, traveling largely unseen through many of its levels. I never found the demon I sought, however, which is just as well. I did see horrors, however, that I would as lief not discuss here. You made your way back, however. There's a lot of however in this dialogue. Obviously, though the journey was not an easy one. I had received other visitors in my dreams, sufferers mostly. I was told at times that these were the souls of those I had murdered, while the demon held sway during my astral journeys. Other voices seemed to try to assure me that such things had not happened. I am uncertain to this day which spoke the truth. My lady endured similar torments of a time. I am neither unfamiliar nor unsympathetic with her story. One sufferer began to make a more prominent place, staring at me pleadingly with tears in his eyes. I was drawn to his sadness, for I had seen sadness in myself, as I had been seduced by a demonic being. The dreams, however, did not prevent me from traveling to the abyss. How long were you there? I cannot speak of it now. Let us return to the matter later. We have duties to be about. I would like to know more.
I greet you in the name of Mistra.
I have a question. All right, perhaps you could finish your story. Very well. As I say, I had been duped by a demon who only identified himself as the Rooster Polar to undertake astral travel. Finding possible evidence that my body had been used by the demon while I was projecting my spirit out of it, I resolved to travel to the abyss and confront the demon himself. I went there, but never found him. I cannot say how long I stayed, but he got the best of me in the end. I saw horrors there, and had narrow escapes that I would at least not think on. I returned to this world a haggard, scarcely living figure. How long I had lived among the demonic denizens of the abyss I could not judge, though to my body it could only have been a few days. My return was to a stone circle, not far from Silvery Moon. I made my way to the temple of Ilmater in the mountains east of there, where I was taken into the guardianship of the Hieress. She recognized the aura of the demonic that clung close to me, and deigned to aid me herself. I was a danger to any who came across me. In what way? In many, I suppose. I could not tell friend from foe. I had developed a depth of magic skills, but only in a very focused area. I could not control what other magics I could do. My time in the abyss had darkened my thoughts and dreams, and I was capable of great evil, though without having any true evil intent. The Hieress aided in my healing. Her god came to me as well, for then I recognized the suffering figure I had seen before in my flight to the plains. It had been Ilmater who called me to redemptive suffering while I was bent on hopeless vengeance. I came into his service, and hence in the Hieress's. I had many years healing ahead of me, and am still not fully delivered. I suspect that this journey is a help. How so? I should like to think that I've been of assistance, Sir Stephen. My knowledge of demonic arcana has found an outlet for the first time in many a year. I have not been completely incapable of aiding in battle. That's true. Oh, hello, Real Gamer, eh? Hello, Raiders. How are you? I am playing the module Aribeth's Redemption, and I am hunting some body-snatching demons with my companions. I hope that you are having a good time. Alright, you've been invaluable, friend. I rejoice to hear it. I have assisted the Hieress in matters great and small, mostly small, for some years since my return. This is one of the few times that she has allowed me to aid another without remaining at a distance. It is a great relief and a joy, particularly as it is on behalf of yourself and the lady. Hello! Tell me, Marigot, have you been back to see your family since your return? That I may some day, though it will not be in this world, I fear. When I projected myself out of my body, time may have seemed to flow normally for me, but it was not as it is in this world. I do not know how many decades my body lay vacant, needing neither food nor drink, subject to the demon's use, while I was projecting myself into some faraway time and place. Add to that the time in the abyss, which seemed but a trifle of days to me, but lasted many years of this world, and I have been sundered from fellowship in these lands for several centuries. Wow. As the Hieress calculates it, my birth was a little over 700 years ago. It is difficult to be quite sure how old I am, as I took magical shortcuts to gain entrance to the plains. The usual magical shortcuts? Wild magic? Aye, wild magic. I have been burned by its glare, tainted by the demonic, touched by the plains, and estranged from my own body for most of the far too many centuries I've lived. I have much to atone for, and much to be healed of. And much aid to give. We can help each other. That is my hope and aim. And with that in mind, let us return to our task. All right.
I greet you.
Okay. So I've heard his story. So now, let's ask him about these things I found. I found this torn and stained piece of paper. It looks like some sort of instruction. Might I have a look? Yes. Well, this is obviously the beginning of a recipe for a demonic draft. I keep forgetting that you pronounce that draft. No name is listed, but the ability to become incorporeal is a well-known result of receiving the unblessing of a demon deacon. There are a number of possible potions that will do this, some more potent, some less. 2 ingredients are listed, one standard, the other incomplete. Have you any other copies of this recipe? No, not yet, maybe later. We should keep searching. Demonic recipes are notoriously precise. If we do not follow them to the letter, and that means having all the instructions at our disposal, something painful may result. Okay? Is there anything else I can help you with? Yes. I do not have another copy of the demon recipe yet, but I found this fang. Ah, you're in luck. I'm an expert on snake fangs. He's an expert on everything, this guy. This is a fang from a freshwater aquatic serpent, frequently found at the bottom of wells. It is called the dipper viper. Do you have any others that need identification? I do not. All right. Thank you, Marigold. All right. So I have now questioned my henchman and gotten his full backstory, which I like to do as soon as possible. Now let me question my wife.
What is it?
I take my wife in my arms and kiss her. She kisses you back, withdraws a little, and gazes dreamily into your eyes, a sigh of satisfaction escaping from her radiant lips.
Yes? What is it? As you wish.
Okay, that's really old dialogue.
Is there something else I can
We've
help you
already
with?
restored her to the church. So, okay. All right. Let's see. Now, I shall save again, because I have a bad habit of not saving when I don't think about it. All right. Well, there's lots of stuff to loot at least. Fortunately, my cleric girlfriend is good at traps.
There. That should help. I can do that.
And locks. Knock spell. Nice. Okay, Mirago. Thank you. Another demonic recipe. Let's see what it says. Most of this torn-off page is scorched and stained beyond recognition. You can, however, read snatches of it and surmise that if other copies were available, you might be able to piece together the whole thing. The parts you can read are follows. Who would make of his corruptible hide an ethereal phantasm opaque to the tactile senses of this world, will heed without fail the instructions that follow. Chicken gizzards and fangs of a viper. Seems to be the same one I had before, but I'm going to show it to Marigo anyway
I
and
greet
see
you in the name of Mistra.
if it means anything else. Okay. Found this copy that seems to include the purpose of the recipe and lists some ingredients. Might have a look. Well, this is obviously the beginning of the recipe. No name is listed, but the ability to become incorporeal is the well-known result. Oh, we've already got that one. Okay. Oh, no, it's the same thing. I have no more copies. Well, that's not helpful. I'll have to do some more digging. I guess that's if you missed the first one. There is a comfortable log. We can sit on a comfortable log. I'm indeed sitting on a comfortable log. Okay. That is enough sitting. Alright. Let's see. I've looked on this wall. Does not appear to be anything interactable on that wall. And so there are a couple ways I can go. Quick save. Probably not necessary, but you know how it goes. Ooh, a Merilith. That's fun. In Final Fantasy I, they called you Terry.
I'll kill you! You'll see!
Can I knock you down? I do like color spray. Not as much as I like Cloud Kill, but on the other hand, this isn't gonna murder me like Cloud Kill, so it's all well and good. Alright, come on. Do you really need a healing thing right then and there, dude? Okay. Yay! I do enjoy when Smite Evil actually hits. There we go. Looking for Zir. And an eye. An eye of Newt. Okay. No corpse though. So, let's ask my new sorceress friend
I greet you in the name of Mistra.
about this Eye of Newt. I found an odd item, and I'm wondering what it is. What is an Eye of Newt? A newt, of course, is a variety of salamander, a denizen of the plane of fire, that is seldom seen in our world. Salamanders are known to serve fire-based demons, particularly those from flaming levels of the abyss. Newts, however, generally stay in their own plane. An eye of such a creature is a rare thing indeed. It is used only in very unusual magical recipes. Is there anything else I can help you with? Not at the moment. Thank you, Marigo. Alright, so perhaps there's another copy of the recipe around? Though I think I looked everywhere. Let's look again. Sometimes there's a second page to a container that I forget to look at. Oh, I don't think I looked in there. I did not. Let's find out what this ring does.
I
Hello.
greet you in the
Can you
name of Mistra.
Can you identify my items? It's a ring of fortitude. Alright. Do I want it more than the iron skin ring? I guess I'll keep the iron skin ring. So let's give the wife the ring of fortitude. Hello, wife. There we go. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon. Don't know if I like that. I miss my shield. Oh well, I guess it's fine. I haven't died yet. It's all good. Oh, there are things we can kill and then resurrect because they're all being possessed. Oh, I like that voice. Aribeth, you're supposed to be fighting at a distance anyway. Great. My wife's gonna die again. You're a cleric. Why are you not healing yourself? I know you're not well, dumbass. Alright. I like to try to not kill off my wife. Here we go. Alright. Do I have that? Let's steal it. I miss having my equipment. Oh, new stuff this time. Okay. Randomized loot. Yeah, this might help. Damn it, this song is in my fucking head. The problem is I only know like one bit of the lyrics, so it would just repeat that part in the head because that's the only part I know of the song. It's very annoying. Save again. Alright. Now you guys, why don't you guys stay here for the moment and see if I can lead them back to you. How about that? Hello. Okay, now I'm gonna go back here and see if this helps. Alright, now you can attack nearest. And I will block the way so that they can't all kill me. I get to kill a little girl, which is wonderful. I've always wanted to kill a little girl.
You die!
That seems to be working pretty well. It's actually not an evil thing that I'm killing a little girl, by the way. She's possessed by a demon. And I have to kill her to save her. It makes sense in context. There we go. Let's hope that did. Okay. Yep. See, no evil points for that. Even though probably should have. Amusingly, the demons actually die quicker than the humans that are, or the people that are possessed.
You'll see.
An end to this evil.
Do you mind? Alright. Let's try not to kill my wife. Stop killing my wife. I'm too young to be a widower. Also, Steven's a mopey bastard. So. A mopey pantsless bastard. Alright. Die. Thank you. Alright, now let's kill the demon.
Fun and games.
This seems counterproductive, but like I said, the demons seem to die faster. Really kind of interesting that way. Alright. Okay, now you get to die. Shit. Oh, it's fucking... Alright, let's switch over. Can't kill a Bella Lord of Fire. Really? Alright, I've got one thing that's higher in terms of magic, so let's see if that helps. Okay. Shit, my wife is gonna die. What just died? Oh, the summon. Okay. Come on, we can take him. I lied about the demons being easier to kill, apparently. Because this guy's fucking hard. I missed my original weaponry. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. So what do I got? Let's put the shield back up. Let's remember to Holy Avenger my fucking dagger. And I forgot to switch my spells around, so that's why I can't Holy Avenger my fucking dagger. Okay, good to know. Stop that. Stop it. Alright. I mean, freedom from movement would be kind of useful right now, but... I never remember heal anything anyway, so... Okay. Let's rest. Resting. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so there's a dead half-orc, a dead little girl, and a dead gnome adventurer that I can now resurrect with my Wand of Raised Dead. I really hope I get to keep this Wand of Raised Dead because it has unlimited uses per day. But I bet I'll have to give it back by the end of this part of the adventure. Because it is probably a little overpowered. Because I could sell back like all of my Rods of Resurrection. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving me. Alright. An unidentified hand axe. Ooh. Oh. Those things look nice. Is a battle axe one-handed or two-handed? I can never remember. Alright. Well. Hi, Aribeth.
Yes? What is it?
Please identify my items. Alright, an Ember's Axe. Let's look at this. Ember's Axe. It's a hand axe. This came from Ember's Corp, a company of adventurers in service to a dwarven paladin. Each member held a weapon nearly identical to Ember's as a reminder to act as he would in any situation, keeping virtue in mind. Demons and fell creatures constantly drew his wrath, but pompous wizardry would not go unpunished either. Mages who overplanned would be threatened with the whirling axe of death, a spell that took very little time to prepare. Well, that's not terrible. I might need that. Balorlord sword. Doesn't say much. Does look nice, though. Can you still use exotics, Aribeth? Because if you can, I might give you this. Ah, no. Since she converted to clericism, she lost the ability. Alright. Well, that's a fucking shame. I'm keeping that Turk in freedom armor, though. Deepstone progeny. Torgan of the Light was a respected and prolific slayer of the undead, which made his eventual descent into vampirism all the more tragic. His still living companions saw the change as an insult to the life he once cherished, and vowed to destroy his undead form. To this end, they crafted the Deepstone progeny, adapted from the weapon that had previously served Torgan so well. History does not record the outcome of the battle between Torgan and his friends, but their axes are found across Faerun. Immunity to death magic. Okay, that's nice. We might need that. Because death magic fucking sucks. Oh, and there's lots of stuff to loot here, though. Let's go clockwise. Systematically loot everything we can find. Money is always good. I can sell that for money. Of course, figuring out how to balance all my fucking inventory is gonna be fun. Well, that's a thing for another day. Because my actual inventory got items stripped from me. We don't need that. As part of this mission. I'll get it back. Ooh, demon recipe. Does it say something new? Eye of Newt and a wing. Oh, interesting. Most of this torn off page is scorched and stained beyond recognition. You can, however, read snatches of it and surmise that if other copies were available, you might be able to piece together the whole thing. Alright. The next few sections are blackened, but near the bottom you can read, place in above order in a pot called the Kettle Black, set over vigorous hellfire blown. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Written by the fireside, I've read all of those. I am not going to steal them. Let's talk to Mirago.
I greet you in the name of Miss...
Found another copy. I found this copy that refers to the potion to be made as demon liqueur. It says to make a hellfire. Might I have a look? Yes, this is obviously at the beginning of a recipe for demon liqueur. I have heard of this stuff. Made properly, it will serve as the base of a potion that might be of use to us. Eye of Newt is an odd ingredient. Note that we'll need to find the right kind of kettle and start a hellfire, and that the ingredients will need to be added in a specific order. Oh, we are going to do some demonology. That's going to be fun. Let's summon a demon. Let's beat the demon to a pulp with a stick. Look, everyone's got their hobbies. Another fang, some flesh to stone, and a diamond. Nice. I do like me some diamonds. Mixed liqueur cabinet. Nothing in here. I can sit in a chair. I'm very comfortable. Okay. The chair has been sitting, and now it's a crate. Gotta sell shit. Alright. Armor rack. Weapons rack. Oh. This is a magic sword similar to that created when the spell Tensor's Transformation is cast. Well, I know what I'm using. Oh, darling, I missed you. I missed you indeed. Yes, we are going to put you here. All of my skills are about longswords, so I definitely missed this little fucker. Okay. And... okay, I've looked over there. I think I've looked for everything, so let's ask Mirago about this second flame I
greet
found.
you in the name of
Odd item. Oh, then second thought. Question? Found this fang. Slipper Viper. Okay. Alright. Let's save. Oh yay! Is that the emote effector? How are you? How is Corner Cross? I missed most of it today, I'm sorry. I was lurking towards the end. Well, not towards the end. Well, a little bit before I started my stream. That is such a cool emote. I love it. I love it. I was watching Hell's Kitchen with my family. Because we like terrible reality shows. Oh, nice. Defeated some... So which character did you add? You must have so many characters now. Leah. Oh, I know who... I've heard of Leah. She's cute. You must have so many characters by now. Oh shit, now I get to die. Alright. See, all of my good weaponry we left behind for this mission, and I'm using crap. See, all these people are possessed by demons, so I get to kill them and then try to resurrect them afterwards. Except maybe this guy. This guy's kind of an asshole. Stop healing yourself. Oh, no, Pierre's possessed by a demon too. Yep, reverse necromancy. I wrote my National Novel Writing Month story about a necromancer. It's not remotely readable, but I'm still quite proud of it. Alright, oh yes, let's kill the rest of these. Aribeth, you are a distance... Why can't I move? You are a distance fighter who is a cleric now because you got upgraded, and you keep running into things, and now I can't move. Why can't I move? Oh, because I'm walking into a fucking chair. Okay, that explains it. Never mind. She's gonna die because her husband is too stupid to walk around a chair. Wait, seriously? Why can't I get through this path? The pathfinding here is fucking idiotic. Let me through, you little fuckwad. Stop killing my wife. Just because I'm too incompetent to walk across the floor doesn't mean you get to kill my wife. Also, where the hell is my halfling friend? I'm used to being the missing halfling friend. Okay, hold on. Fuck, this guy's hard. No healing that guy. What the fuck, man? You don't get healed. You're an asshole. Oh, that's what's doing it. Okay. Great. Alright, well, I did save recently. I kinda knew that was gonna happen. Maybe this time I can walk across the fucking floor. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's... Stop walking into fucking furniture, you fucking... Alright. That's the one. Not a big... Well, to be fair to the module, I believe it was created in the early 2000s, and at that time, I think a lot of Americans were not aware that the G word is a slur. But, I am playing it now, and I am aware that the G word is a slur, so I'm wincing considerably. Sorry to any Roma people who are watching it. If it helps, I'll kill him first. Yeah, this should help. I'm pretty sure he's why there was a fucking Valor. I'm actually a little annoyed that he's a better healer than Aribeth is. I have a cleric, but she doesn't heal me with shit. I'm honestly wondering if she's as happy with the marriage as she pretends. Come on. Yep, and now she's dying. She's gonna die because she can't cast heal on her fucking self, can she? There you go. Alright. I would prefer my wife not die, so here we go. I thought your tactics were set for range, but maybe they're not. Let's check.
What is it?
Let's talk about how you use your combat spells. Alright, guess it's just your instincts. Alright. I don't know. Oh well. I guess I'll leave it be. I'm not good enough with tactics to switch her around to make her any more effective, I suspect. Alright. Why don't I have you stay here for the time being and see what happens if I go in there alone?
I can do that.
Yeah, you don't... Okay, here we go. Let's go this way and see if we can't kill you guys immediately. Attack nearest. Attack nearest. Okay. Come on. Why are you idiots hitting her and not me? Well, because she's a cleric, of course, but still. Come on, you fucker, die. Oh, there's a succubus. Okay. Okay, now I'll kill you. There we go. You made a clip? Let me see. You clipped my rage. I love it. Oh, you should have heard me earlier. I was really raging about something. Fixer can verify. Alright, well thank you for clipping my rage, Effector. I enjoy having my rage immortalized. Alright. In the meantime, let's kill these fuckers. I'll tell you later about the plot line that really did upset me considerably. As it turns out, it was a fake out, thank goodness, but I was pretty irritated. So I'll tell you about it later. Come on. Alright, so now, let's find that, healer with the unfortunate name. Alright. Yeah, Fixer was there. Fixer saw my, vast irritation. I almost rage quit. I really did. I was so close to rage quitting. I'm glad I didn't, because it was a fake out, but oh man, I almost rage quit. If I weren't playing this for stream, I would not have continued. Alright. But I'm glad I continued, because I'm actually quite enjoying this part. It is probably a good thing I did this quest now, though, versus more towards the end of the module, because I will probably be over it by the time I review the module. Versus if I had to do the review right now, I would probably be considerably more mean about it. Okay, so where's the fucking succubus? There it is. Alright. Yeah. Later I'll have a better view of it in context. Alright. So, I have people who are dead. And I think I'm gonna rest before I resurrect them. Let's rest surrounded by corpses. Maybe not. Yeah, let's resurrect them. Osler. Hello. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for the 200 XP. Thank you for saving me. Now let's find the Roma healer. And thank you for saving me. Okay. Robes of the Shining Hand. That's nice. Not a monk, but they're still nice. I can probably sell them for a nice bit and pay for some more weapon upgrades. Oh, look at that. Long swords. I do like me some long swords. Please
Yes?
identify my stuff.
What is it?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm fine with her inventory. I want to see it.
Yes?
Please
What is
identify
it?
my stuff. Thank you. Blessings of the Daystar. It's not my blessings of the Daystar, but it is better than I had. See, that's not bad at all. Is it +3 or +5? +3. I think this one's also +3 though. We're not fighting undead, so I might just keep it for now. Okay. My blessings of the Daystar is +11, but I don't have it right now. Oh my. I don't want to lose charisma though. So I will keep that as a backup. Not that I really need the charisma, but you know. Steven's very pretty. I'd like him to stay pretty for a while. Alright. Now I'm going to use my phone and watch the clip you made of me being rageful. Okay, she's a cleric, of course, but still. You fucker, die. Ah, there we go. Okay. That is a good clip. Thank you. Now stop. Stop. Now go back to my chat. Thank you. Ah. Now I don't know how to get back to my chat. Alright, there I am. My incompetency knows no bounds. Alright. One sec. There I am. Okay. I have returned to my chat. And I will now find shit. Let's find shit. Oh yeah, I'm still blocked by this fucking move, you little okay. Alright, so now let's investigate this room. It looks ooh. Alright, well I'm starting to find cool stuff, which is a little funny because
Yes? What is it?
Black flame armor. Okay, well let's see. She uses flails, so I'm going to give her the flail. Did I rest? I can't remember if I rested. I'll rest later. Alright, Eberron's flail. Eberron, late commander for the Zhentarim, formed an elite mercenary band of spellcasting wizards to pillage the ruins of Myth Draenor. To protect his men from hostile magic, he outfitted them with these spell-resisting flails. Despite the gifts and payment, the men had no intention of entering Myth Draenor, and instead traveled to Kalimshan to retire off their sale of their weapons. Fair fucking enough, huh? Alright. Alright. Well, we'll keep that. Oh, fuck. I did not actually mean to do that. Okay. Stop it. Stop being annoying. Give me that. I'm gonna give you this, because you like flails. Let's see what the black flame armor actually does. Halfling artificers are credited with creating the best known modern examples of this heat-resisting armor, having apparently constructed a number of suits to combat a marauding Ifrit some 50 years ago. The design has been copied, though the great expense involved and the highly specific focus of the finished item means that the copies are rarely seen on the market. Okay. Armor bonus plus 5. Armor bonus plus 3. So how does it compare? Alright, I'll give that to you. Can you wear it? I think you can. Alright, no more sexy armor for you. Oh! Effector, want to see a cool outfit? My undercover outfit. When this whole thing started. Give me a sec. I will pose and model for you. See? It did originally have pants, of course. But the rest is pretty much exactly how it looked. So, you know. I'm keeping this. Yes, this is going into the wardrobe bag. Is it good armor? No. Is it sexy? Debatably. I'm not a good judge. Does it make me laugh my ass off? Yes. Yes, it does. And that's all I need, really, in armor. Okay. Now let me get my overhead view again, because I can navigate shit. Two overhead, two overhead. Ah, get down, get down. Stop! No, I can't move again. Tilt, damn you, tilt. No, I can't tilt my camera. No, stop. Alright, there we go. Too much. Too little. No. No. Okay. I know, right? I love it too. Some armor is just meant to not have pants attached. All armor, really. I don't know why I can never identify arrows of a vampire. Every single time I get an arrow I can't identify. It's the exact same type. You'd think he'd figure out pattern recognition. Of course, he does have a 10 intelligence, so maybe not. I'm sitting on a stool. I'm comfortable. Alright. Get up. Look in the chest. Excuse me, ladies. Oh! Another recipe. Let's see. Most of this torn-off page is scorched and stained beyond recognition. You can, however, read snatches of it and surmise that if other copies were available, you might be able to piece the whole thing. So we got wing of bat and ear of... I wonder if I can find a wing of bat somewhere around here. Near the bottom you can read, first draw out the demoncules by means of some lasting vestige of the arch enemy. Alright, so let's talk to Mergo.
In the name of Mistra.
I found another copy of the demon recipe. Do you have any questions? Okay. I found this copy that lists an ingredient and seems to say something about the last part of the process. Might I have a look? Yes. Well, this appears to be part of the ingredients, part of a recipe for the demonic draft, the nature of which will depend on the specific ingredients and the manner, and whether the manner in which he is applied. One ingredient and part of a second are listed. We will need to add something after the potion is made. It should be something the demons would not like. Okay. Like holy water? Okay, healing kit. Would demons like a healing kit? Probably. I think a healing kit's just medicine. Oh, good night, Effector. I shall enjoy the rest of my stream. Yes. I'm hoping to get through this dungeon before I call it quits for the night. But that's going to depend on, well, on how long the dungeon actually is. Huh, I thought I would find a Batwing around here. Because that's been the way things have gone so far. I am in a chair. I am in the throne. That's it. Okay, I don't really need to sit in another throne. Okay. Have I looked in all these containers? I believe I have. I believe I have. But I'm going to have to look towards the end of this if I've got everything we need. Which I might or might not. Demon hunting. Woo. Rage. Alright. Alright. Okay. So, this is probably going to go deeper, and I don't know how big this is going to be. Desert ruins now. These do look pretty swanky, don't they? Alright. We have doors in different directions. Left, up, or right? Right goes here. I feel like that is a path I would like to go. At least I assume it goes there. I don't actually know. And I'm still looking for a batwing. Oh, goodness. Well. Hi. You're no longer possessing people, you're just here. Hi. Actually, why am I not knocking you down? There we go. Probably should pay attention. Alright. Sorry, that was my fault. I kind of got distracted by something. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Right. I am concerned about my lack of batwing, but maybe I'll find something down here. I'm gonna have to fight those guys eventually, so let's see. There aren't any undead down here, so. How come whenever I look down, I have fewer and fewer turn undeads? Probably because I don't rest. That maybe I should. Hi. Oh. Hello. So let's see if we can narrow you down so you can't kill as many. Where's Margot? Didn't you go inside? Oh, you should be behind me. No, you walked in front. Because I didn't put you to fight. That's my fault. Alright. Somehow I forgot to do that. Okay. I definitely missed my old equipment. Alright. Gonna have that. And that. And let's discuss tactics with Margot.
I greet you in the name of Mistra.
Change your tactics. Use your ranged weapons. Okay. All right. Let's see if that helps. I want this fellow to live. I want all of my companions to live. I don't want to waste healings. Well, I mean, technically, it's not really a waste right now. But I don't want to get in the habit of wasting raise dead spells on him. Okay. Oops. Oh, I placed myself on the other side of the door. That's actually not what I intended to do. Hi, guys. Alright. Let's knock someone over. Marigo, what part of fucking ranged weapons do you not understand? What is it with these people? And now Aribeth is dying because, oh no, she's the one who's she's also got the same issue, which is that she is supposed to be a ranged fighter, or cleric. I did not summon you over here, lady. See? She's over here because she's a fucking idiot. Not marry her for her brains, apparently. Alright, I may have to try my tried and true cheap guerrilla tactics. Didn't say I was good at this game. Alright, tried and true guerrilla tactics. Where am I? Now the trick is to not get confused. Hi. Alright. Actually, they're doing what they're supposed to do right now. Maybe I just stay here. Enjoy the novelty of them doing what they're supposed to do. No! Don't walk! Oh, you were in the perfect spot, Steven. This time I'm the idiot. Because I accidentally moved him. He was perfect where he was. Oh god, this thing's creepy up close, isn't it? Look at this thing. He's so gross. Hi. How did you stay? No! You stay where you were, Aribeth. Stop running into fighting distance. Do you not know that you are a ranged fighter with spells? You do not have to stand up close. God, she's creepy. Really, really fucking creepy. It's the spellcaster AI in the game. That's the problem. If I remembered that, I wouldn't have made her a cleric. The logic behind making her a cleric was a good one, but if I remembered how crappy the spellcasting AI is, she would have stayed a paladin. Or maybe been a monk. Anything that's not fucking spellcasting. Okay. Why are you running past the villain and into the room, you fucking moron? Sorry. I really have to stop being a misogynist. Resurrect him. Oh shit. That was a mistake.
All fun and games! All fun and games!
I'm doing really well too. I really should have saved. Oh well. Live and learn. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Icar. Oh my. Yay! Vocal cords of a disease tag. Nice. Alright. Still don't have bat wings though.
I greet you in the name of
I
Mistra.
have a question. Okay. Odd item. Vocal cords of a demon. They're usually called vocal cords as a rather a bad joke. Demon voice boxes can be used to make sounds by means of air blown through them. The resulting sound is not anything like a musical chord as we would think of it. Indeed, the sound is actually rather hideous. Many will be attended by a foul odor as well. This specimen will likely produce both. Alright, thank you. Okay, let us rest. Because I actually lived. Pretty good stream so far. Thank you, Fixer. I appreciate that. I think most of it was me bitching. But, you know, sometimes it's a bitchy day. Ow. I lived, though. I thought I was going to die in here, and I was quite annoyed at myself. But I lived. Woohoo. Alright. There we go. Just in case I did leave something behind on the first floor. Alright. Oh, there's more stuff to loot over here. Let's loot that. I do like me a healing kit. I should remember I have those. Maybe I can actually save my girlfriend's life if I use it. Actually, and by the way, why am I not doing this again? Not that one. Spells. That's holy sword, my ass. There we go. Some ichor. Some remains. And additional remains. So up or right? I think I'll go right. My sense of parallel symmetry wants me to go right. Or maybe not. That looks big. I'm gonna go back. I don't think I'm ready for that one yet. Ow. We'll go up first, then over. Okay. Map. Alright. That area seems like a big deal, so we're gonna go a different area. I don't see anyone here to murder, which is possibly a good thing. I do see a chest. I do not see spell components, which is possibly a bad thing. I do see things on the floor that I can't walk around because it's fucking stupid. Alright, no more ending. No more ending. Oh, a Merilith Blackguard. Nice.
I'll
Let's
kill
murder
you.
that.
You'll see.
Hi. Like the boot. It's a fashion choice. Alright. Alright. Another brazier. Bring it back. Okay, good. I was wondering about that. That makes me happy. There's a bed in here. Will Aribeth want to bang me on it? Probably not. Though she's had a weirder taste before. Okay. Let us save. Oh wow, I'm not too far from 100 followers. Oh god, do I have to like do something for that to celebrate or something? Because I'm probably not. I don't even give anything to subscribers. You don't have to watch the ads that I almost never actually remember to do. There's literally no benefit to subscribing. That is the honest to damn truth. Okay, there's an oval one. Okay. That's for one. That one kind of died easy. This one's a little harder. Goodness. Oh, Aribeth's gonna die. Alright, well let's see if I can heal her with this healing thing. I don't know what's this. Aribeth, you are a cleric. Why are you not healing yourself? Why am I the one always having to heal you? God damn it. Future 3. Not now, babe, the war. I do need to kill this convict. I would prefer Aribeth not die, but she's utterly incompetent, so she's gonna die. Oh, at least she's attacking me now. You know, you could step back, you dumbass, and then he can't hurt you, he will hurt me. I am the tank here. So, you know, you could always heal me, but that's beside the point, and that's clearly finished that. And I can't see the convict anymore. Where is it? There it is. Okay, good. Alright. Now let's kill the rock. Because rocks are fun to kill. They rhyme with rock. That's the extent of my intelligent observations right now. Oh, hey, it's alive. That's my surprise. I have one genuine heal potion left. I'm gonna try not to have to use it, but I feel like I will. Okay. Okay. I honestly shouldn't bitch because because I had initially thought the item script was gonna take all of this shit from me, so. Alright. Let's see what's in the birdcage. I am near death. Another demon recipe. Let's see. Most of this torn-off page is scorched and stained beyond recognition. You can, however, read snatches of it and surmise that if other copies were available, you might be able to piece together the whole thing. The parts you can read are as follows. Follow the instructions that follows. To make demon liqueur, combine in the following order. Eye of Newt, wing. The next few sections are black and smudged. Place it. Okay, I've seen this one before. Oh, fuck. Come on, get back here. What the hell? Where'd it go? There it is. Give it back. Okay. Uh-oh. Am I stuck again, or is it a glitch? No, just stuck again. Is there a villain I'm missing? Nope, I'm just stepping on that stuff. Well, we go in here and try not to die. There we go. All right. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go back and resurrect these two. Thank you for saving me. You're welcome. Oops. Thank you for saving me. You are also welcome. Alright. There's the remains. Oh, well. That looks rather nice. Armor unidentified, mace, and...
Oh, someone give me a hand. This is
shit.
too much to carry.
Okay. Honey, where are you? There you are. Nope.
Yes? What is
Please
it?
identify my items. Dragon armor. Kiss of Soon. Okay, well let's see this stuff. Kiss of Soon. Okay. Lesser Mace of Disruption. Wow. Slay Undead. Possibly the single most popular weapon amongst the ranks of Lathander's clerics, the Mace of Disruption is the bane of the undead. It is rumored that the last cleric carrying such a weapon, and they, was caught by Saz Tam and flayed alive, before being turned into a zombie servant. Well. And dragon armor. Legends associated with armor of this type harken back to a time when armies would supposedly ally themselves with dragons, the great beasts taking the fore in the more important battles. Dragon armor was developed in answer, and a troop of elite warriors in such gear apparently stood a good chance of victory. It should be noted that while this tale sounds fine repeated in a tavern over ale, it does not fare well under historical scrutiny. Oh, armor bonus +5. Okay. Let's see, how does this compare? About the same. But I do like the saving throw bonuses, so I might go with it. Oh, it's medium armor, no wonder. Maybe I'll take that. And how would the medium armor work on you? Oh, nice. Okay. Here, you can carry the maces. They seem more your shtick. I'm gonna sell them all anyway, but, you know, it's the principle of the thing. Do I need to be resting again? Probably not. Am I resting again anyway? Apparently I am. Yep. I think when I'm done with this dungeon, I'm going to call it quits. And if the dungeon is very, very long, then possibly before the end of the dungeon, I'm going to call it quits. If there's another floor, then I will probably call it quits before the next floor. Okay. So now let's go west in the area I looked at briefly before and promptly reloaded because it was scary. Alright, so there's an old woman, a gnome guard, an innkeeper, and a shopkeeper. I'm going to stay at the door and see if any of them will come this way. Okay, let's hit this one.
For the glory of Tyr!
There we go. Nice. Alright. Let's kill the Vorlin demon. Well, that's okay. That's alright. You get some sleep when you feel the need. Alright, gonna kill these guys anyway. Aw, that's sweet. That's sweet. Like I said, it's probably not gonna be too much longer. I figure I'll finish up this floor, but then if it finishes the dungeon, great. If not, I'll wait. I'm tired. Oh goodness, the Balor Lord. I'm surprised he hasn't death spelled me yet. Come on, Balor. Hello. Hi, you want to turn around? Thank you. There's the attempt at a death spell. Missed, I guess. I do like that voice. So deep and resonant. Hi. There we go. Alright, so who am I missing? Oh, this one. Hi. And a succubus. And the old woman is a cleric, and she's a problem. Yeah, warm blankets and Balor screaming. It is the life. I agree with you. Okay. No, stop that. There we go. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Oh, you know, I never really looked at that. Let's put that on. I would like to be fast. Okay. Shopkeeper's dead. Now let's go kill that old woman. Hello, old woman. I kind of like the excuse to beat shit up. Hi. I knocked down an old woman, and I am morally right to do so. Nice. Okay. Well, I don't know what the gate up there is, but... Oh, did I actually put that on? I did not. Let's put that on. Why did I never put on my belt of agility? There we go. This reminds me a little bit of playing the Mountains of Freedom in Serpent's Isle, when you come back with all sorts of new pretty weaponry because they strip you naked to send you in. But it's like, you get all this great stuff afterwards, so it's kind of, you know, kind of worth it. Alright, so let's raise this innkeeper. Thank you for saving me. You are welcome. Oh, my, okay.
Someone give me a
Alright.
hand. This is too much to
Aribeth, I'm gonna
carry.
need you to actually carry shit. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. If that's what I think it is, I think we're fine. Let me have... Alright, you can do
I
it.
greet you in the name of
Identify.
Mistra.
Fire Giant Strength, yes. Not quite as good as what I had, but you know what? Enough that I should be able to carry this shit. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. I am a pack mule. I am fond of it. Alright, you wear that. Blade of Coraline. Ooh, let's look at this stuff. Oh, he couldn't identify that one. Alright, Lady Miss Talon. The variant of the kukri is thought to be associated with worshippers of Akkadi, greater power of the elemental plane of air, but this is unverified. These weapons do exhibit abilities that seem appropriate for her domain, but they lack the markings her followers are known to use. Likely these blades are from her realm, but draw their magical energy from elsewhere. Oh, nice. Spell immunity, Cone of Cold. Now that is kind of cool. Blade of Coraline. Blades of this type bear the marks of elven craftsmen, though elves as a people are more commonly associated with smaller, more elegant weapons. Certain sects among them worship Coraline Lorethian as a god of war, however, and in reverence to him they let no weapon of combat go untrained. Even so, it would still be a rare occurrence for such a weapon to actually see use on an elven battlefield. Okay. We have a lot of shit, don't we? Alright. I think maybe I will rest, because resting is good. I do rather like now that I don't have to pay a shopkeeper to identify shit anymore. That is nice. Alright. Now, let's get the shopkeeper. And the gnome guard. These are all very nice people. They do not deserve to be mind controlled. Except for that one slaver guy. He did deserve to get possessed by a demon. I hope he died horribly. Alright. Stephen is irrationally blaming that Ogresh guy for all of his recent trauma. Even though technically his allies were the ones who caused it. Alright. Ooh. What are those? Okay. God damn it. I've got so much shit.
What is it?
Okay. Identify my items. Oh, it's a Hatsazini's shield. I do like that. Okay, we are gonna go back to using that. I'm gonna have to sell that later, but I'm going to happily sell that later. Okay. God, carrying stuff's gonna be so hard. Especially since I'm gonna lose some of those bags. Ooh. Oh, this could be useful for Marilla. Okay, so...
Yes?
Identify,
What
please.
is it?
Staff of Velmaxian. Alright, hi you. Why don't we see what you can wear? You are wearing a sorcerer's robe, which does jack shit. So let's give you some cool shit. Can you wear this? What does it do? Most items of this type bear markings associated with one or more deities of good and order. Likely these are an attempt to encourage moral behavior among spellcasters, rewarding those who manage their power in responsible ways, instead of lording their ability over others. Well, look at that! Alright, well let's put that on our friend. Can he wear it? He can. Stealth of Velmaxian. I'm gonna sell that. I'm probably gonna sell this too, but, you know, until then. I just gotta remember to strip him naked before I send him off. I might forget. Oh well. I suppose if I forget, it's not a huge thing. It will be a gift to a friend. I am plotting to strip my allies naked. Actually, maybe not. I might keep that on him. Anyway, he can keep the robe. He's helped me out at great risk to himself, so he can keep the robe. Alright. What on earth is that? Oh, I think that's where we'll get the Hellfire in place, huh? Okay. The kettle looks ominous. Red lettering gleams from its sides as if lit by infernal fires within. The letters are nothing you've seen before. Marigo, can you decipher this? That I can. It is a thing not often seen in this world, and for that we can be grateful. Its presence here can only be indicative of the powerful demonic activity nearby. The letters say Kettle Black. That's all? Just Kettle Black. Do not be deceived, my lord. Though we may just here with no enemies in the immediate vicinity, be assured that they are not far off. This is surely a pot called the Kettle Black. That's funny. They are used for the brewing of particularly potent demonic potions. Demons do not often bring such things from the abyss to our plane unless they plan something on a large scale. With it, they can brew potions such as could otherwise only be available on their home plane. Might they be able to use this for a potion that enabled them to invade mortal bodies? Possible, though there can be no way to make it last more than a few minutes without some powerful earthly magic signs, of which I have not seen here. And how does this work? You first need to start a fire under the pot. It is not easily done on this plane and will require ingredients brought by the abyss. We will need to locate the demonic fire starting equipment. Inanimate objects brought to this plane from the abyss, or any of the outer planes for that matter, will immediately begin to conform to the physics of this plane. The only ingredients that might possibly work will be those from living beings whose home plane is the abyss. So demon parts, then. Yes, do I have any? I have this disease tag vocal cord. You know, I'm going to hold off on this yet. I don't, well, actually maybe, because I don't remember that being in the potion, so. Oh, I think I fucked it up. Oh well, let's go and splurge it. That's what the demon hag vocal cord is about. Okay. Actually, I wonder, can I replenish this conversation?
I greet you.
Okay. Okay, second thought, we're fine. Thank you. Alright, well, let's look in here and loot the shit out of it. Oh, gotta kill those things.
Battle is on!
Really? Alright, gonna kill the Aribeth. Yes. Come on, die, you fucker. I don't want to kill. I'm not gonna waste time killing a fucking summon. The summon dies when the caster dies, so just get out of the fucking way and let me kill the caster. Thank you. Oh, and there went Marigo. Alright, fine. I'm gonna resurrect Marigo. I'm not good. I'm fine with that. Okay. Alright. Hi, Marigo. Sorry about that.
I greet you in the name of Mystra.
Come back with me. Very good. Okay. He seems perfectly fine for the fact that I let him die. Okay. Let's look for another ingredient in the brazier. Ear of swine. And a chest. City of Neverwinter and gold pieces. Not helpful. Okay. Okay. Save. Okay. I hope I didn't ruin that thing. I might have. If I fuck that up, that's gonna be a problem. But, oh well. We'll see later. Oh, more folks to kill. Hello. You seem nice. Aribeth, you were fine where you were when they couldn't kill you. It was fine to stay there. And now you have... Okay, actually, to be fair, I'm not sure she does have a ranged weapon. But it's still annoying. Alright. One more set of remains over here. Lots of rings. Let's scare Beth about them.
What is it?
Oh, lots of major fire resistance. I wonder if that's a clue. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure there's nothing we're going to need to do with regard to fire. Just in case. Gosh, it's almost like I was warned about this. You mean that? Stop that. Don't hit my combo. I'm living. It's not bad. There we go. Oh. I don't need to kill this summon succubus. I need to kill this one. Definitely keeping that ring. The ring of major fire resistance is a very nice ring. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is definitely a new one. Ear, swine, chicken gullets. Okay. And potions of heal. Okay, I'm thrilled. Let's talk to Marigot.
I greet you in the
Another copy. Fan the fire, make the demon run. Okay. We'll need to make an ill wind. And I do have a demon body part. Okay. Makes me glad I didn't use the demon body part for something else. Okay, I did look in there. Of course I did. Why didn't I do that? Yes. Okay. Oh, a flaming demon heart. Okay, well. Looks like I'll have a few things to use. Okay. I'm saving because I'm not giving up those potions of heal for fucking anything. And it's always fun to do occult rituals that you don't have no idea what you're doing with. But it's to save the world, so it's okay. No, for all that we make fun of my character for being a terrible paladin for like the whole robbing people thing, we probably should also call him a terrible paladin for the fact that he's so happy to do various occult rituals. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh my, look at that. Armor, skin, epic prowess. Oh, I really want a greatest strength, but I guess that's not doable. I want overwhelming critical. Oh, I could do epic weapon first, so let's do that. Long sword, yes. Nice. Still aiming for devastating critical again, if I can. Alright, so there's up and over and all sorts of places to look. Okay, let's get my wedding ring back on, because the wrong ring went off. And I quite like being married, and I don't want to upset my wife. Oh my god, look at all this stuff I have. This is going to make so much to sell. This is going to make me rich. Rich. Okay, let's see what we have here. A chair, and a bench. Oh, well. It's a sitting area. How nice. I will promptly use it to make my Blessings of the Day Star even more ridiculously over the top. God, I missed out, sword. I missed that sword so much. It had everything. Okay. I don't see anything up here worth doing. Oh, there we go. Hi. I like how those things always guard braziers that have items I need. It's like, where are the items I need? Maybe by the Mariliths, where they have been all along. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's kill the lightning veiler. Okay. God, knockdown is really hard sometimes, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's absurd. Gosh darn it, look at that evil-looking hair. What's that? This is a long, foul-looking imitation hair. It seems to be made of small, sharp spines spun into long, thin unity. Careless handling will result in a painful reminder of the risks of touching evil things. Oh, that's interesting. Let's ask our dear friend Marigo about it.
I greet you in the name of Mystra.
I have a question. On this odd item. Okay. Oh, I haven't asked about any of these, have I? I did ask about Eye of Newt, but I'm going to ask again. Okay. Odd item. What is a wing of bat? Rather obvious, I should have thought. There's such a thing is not known to have any particular magical properties, since creatures from our plane are rare on others. One will occasionally see parts of such creatures in magic recipes from other planes. Ears of swine. I suspect that you know well enough, but are wondering why they should be considered ingredients for magic spells. Pigs have from time out of mind been associated with demons. While this is often dismissed as folk nonsense, the reality is they are believed to have come from the abyss originally. Really? Pigs are from the abyss. The loss of such intelligent animals to a plane that considers them naught but a food source has long been suspected as to the main reason that demons are wont to come to this plane at all. It is surmised among the more educated that, at heart, the demons are coming here solely for the purpose of wooing pigs back to their plane. They've been unsuccessful so far. What? Okay, that's weird. Swine, of course, are far more intelligent than they're given credit for here. They're ardent believers in their actual incorporeality, and there are a fixed number of pig souls, and that each death of a pig body means that the soul passes into a new one, such that they never actually die. They feed the people of our world at no actual cost to themselves. Fascinating. In exchange, they receive the delights during each brief sojourn in our world of free food, cooling mud, rutting, bathing, and laughing at how much fuss we make over them. A pig's life is a good one, and they have little incentive to return to their native land. Ears of swine are a potent ingredient in certain abyssal potions and spells. That's fascinating. Alright, next one. Odd item. Chicken gizzards. Yuck. Exactly. I like that. The only explanation for that is yuck. Okay. Item. Demon heart. This flaming heart, of course, is from a flaming demon. It's not particularly useful in our plane by itself, and cannot be used save on something brought from the abyss. If there's some item from there, however, it may be used to stoke a magical fire. Oh, that's what we need it for. Okay, another question? Odd item. Vocal cords of a demon. I think I asked about this. Yeah, we did. Odd evil hair. I just found this. Oh my, this reminds me of an old story. Legend holds that Gangras, the bald devil, attempted once to enter the lower planes disguised as none other than Asmodeus himself. His lover, Pangane, the Irenyes, made for him a false goat leggings and facial hair out of the hair of from her own body, culled over a century of our time, knit together with spines of the Velop's bush. This disguise worked, and Gangras ruled this place for several years. It might have been a millennium if his lover had had a better understanding of botany. The Velop's plants and the hair began to take root in the devil's head, affecting his mind and rendering him susceptible to suggestion. This appears to have been Pangane's plan. The problem came when the plants and his false hair began to blossom. The change in his appearance was noticeable, but the bigger problem was that the pollen began to cause the Irenyes to bleed violently from her visible orifices, her eyes most particularly. The blindness caused her to fail to read the notice of the coming of the real archdevil. He could not have been pleased. On the contrary, the place was so well run that Asmodeus brought the Arrhenius into his harem, recognizing her instantly as the real power behind the throne. Genghis was reshorn and cast into the pit. Bits of the false harem have floated about the hells ever since. Some have made it into our world, and this is called Devil May Care, of course. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why am I not surprised? Oh goodness. Alright. Okay. I'm good. Devil May Care. Oh goodness, goodness, goodness. So I think I've pretty much got everything, huh? I think I got everything in. Oh, there's one other place to explore up there. And it looks like there's some hallway. So I am not quite as done as I thought, especially since there's something in here. What on earth is this?
I'm sorry. It can't be done.
This door will not open, I fear. It is barred by means of demonic incantation that cannot be overridden by any from this plane. We shall have to find some other way to enter this door, for it is certain that our abyssal friends are entering by means of it. Whatever the policies and leaders they may be, will most likely lie beyond. Can you think of ways we might get through? If we had Legion of Batazu, they would no doubt either be able to counter the spell or just blast the door open with their extraplanar powers. That option not being available, we should likely attempt to use the demon's own devices against them. Ah, they have some means that they use to enter mortal bodies. This should work for us as well, by rendering us immaterial such that we might pass through. Perhaps we should continue to search about. Okay, so now I have a reason to use the rituals that I've been finding. I concur. The answer must be hereabouts. Let us look for it. Remember, though, that once we enter this door, we are unlikely to be able to return the way we came. We should finish searching this area before we leave. I concur. Let us search. All right. Well, I'm not planning on going in there, and I'm probably not going to finish the ritual tonight. I think I'm going to just, explore this area and call it a night. But I will finish this area, because I'm very curious. Oh, there's no one to kill over here. Okay. Chair, wingback, white. I can sit in a chair. I do like a nice chair. There's a lot of places to sit in this dungeon. A cabinet. This is quite a comfortable dungeon when you think about it. Gold ring. Another brazier, which presumably means another ingredient, and possibly things to kill. Yes! Woohoo! Let's kill these things. Hi. Hello, friends. This is fun. Okay.
Your time in this realm is over.
This one's hard to kill. There we go. Not that hard. I think we're making a good team. Okay. Spun the brazier. Another fang. Let's ask what's his name about the other fang.
I greet you in the name of Mistra.
Skipper Viper. I found this fang. Tippler Viper. Let me see. I have the fangs of, all told, a Dipper Viper, a Slipper Viper, a Skipper Viper, and a Tippler Viper. I hesitate to say, but I found this fang. Ah, you're in luck. I'm an expert on snake fangs. This fang is from a truly rare beast. The story goes that the peripatetic hero, Vin Varisian, better known by his shortened moniker Vin, was traveling the plains. On one of these, he encountered a crystalline spirit or serpent of particular ferocity. Its poison would have deprived him of life in very short order, and it was quite resistant to almost every weapon he carried. Fortunately for him, he had a sonic dagger, the vibration of which created a vulnerability that he was able to exploit. Oh no. Oh no. He slew the beast and brought its hide back, thinking rightly that it would make a most formidable protection. A great dwarf smith was able to fashion it, and it became famous throughout the lands. Unfortunately for many a victim, Vin's passage from that place created a connection to this world, and such serpents are known to occasionally venture across. Their fangs are very rare, but not unknown in this plane. I get the sense that I don't want to hear what's coming next. I do want to hear what's coming next. This the serpent is known as a windshield viper. There's a bad pun in there somewhere, yes? You'll have to see old what's his name about that. Believe me, I will. Windshield viper. A windshield viper! Oh, goodness sake. Windshield viper. Okay, okay. Alright, I'm amused. I'm amused. Fucking hell. At least I got shit I can sell. Oh, these apparatus is shaped somewhat differently than those you're used to seeing. The implements are either over or undersized and consist of odd shapes and colors. It still seems possible to make use of them. I'm gonna leave for now, but I'm not sure what to do with them. All right. Now, what's down here? Windshield viper. Windshield viper. Oh, paper sheets. Let's see. I'm sure there's gonna be demon recipe. Most of this torn up page is scorched and stained beyond recognition. You can, however, read snatches of it and surmise that if other copies were available, you might be able to piece together the whole thing. The only part you can make out is about halfway across the page, a little over midway down, and reads as follows. Make sure it is a windshield viper. I both love and hate that Merrick Girl was right about that.
In the name
okay.
of Mystery.
I think this might be the last of the copies. It says something about a viper fang. Yes. Okay. Let's see. We got that. I'm going to run through and see if we got everything. I think we do. Okay. Okay. We seem to have the complete recipe. Do you understand it well enough? Or do you need additional help? Do I need additional help? I think I understand what to do. Okay, but I might need the help soon. Okay. Alright. Let's rest. And make our way back to the giant thing. Well, let's read it first. Okay. Let's see. Demon recipe. This one has the chicken gizzards soaked in brine. Oh, this one also has chicken gizzards. Things of a viper. Okay. With that one. I have Newt. Windshield viper. That will not get old for me. Okay, hold on. Where'd it go? There it is. Trying to get one of each on the last page so I can look at it and try to figure it out for myself. Before. Your swine, chicken, and hellfire. Okay. Alright. I think we got it. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at it later. Okay. Alright. Wonderful, wonderful. But I think I'm going to hold off on doing the arcane ritual until tomorrow. I'm just going to get myself into place to do it. Or maybe Saturday if I don't do it tomorrow. Got to do my book review blog again. let's find us the cauldron, because I feel like that'll be where this goes. And then we're gonna have us some fun. Maybe. If I can figure out where the hell I am. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Okay. Oh shit. We're not gonna do that yet. I don't have anything that will work. Okay. 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 Save. Okay, I was glad the dialogue option came up again. I wonder if it'll come up again and again. It does. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna exit out because I think I'm gonna want all of my wherewithal to do that, and my wherewithal is mostly tired. Alright. Well, I had fun. Definitely happier once that one plot development wasn't what I thought it was. Let's look for someone to raid. Oh goodness. Let's see. I don't really have many people to raid. I could raid 1001 Games Live again. I raided them last time, but they're here. Does anyone else have any suggestions on who I can raid? Ah, thank you, Jonathan XX Jonathan XX. That was kind of fun. I enjoyed those rooms. I'm gonna have fun with this ritual, I think, but tomorrow or Saturday. Do you have a suggestion on who I can raid today? I mean, I don't mind raiding 1001 Games Live again. They're fun, but I did raid them like yesterday, I think. They're gonna think I'm stalking them. Oh wait, no, I think I raided Chadleywick yesterday, so 1001 Games Live might have been the day before. Nope, no suggestions? Okay, well, we'll go with 1001 Games Live. They're playing Dark Souls, and Dark Souls is usually fun to watch. So, we will do that. Okay. And I'm going to stop my stream and wish you all a good night. Thank you for hanging around with me and putting up with my irritation and bad humor. I will try to be less irritated tomorrow or Saturday or whenever I come back. Probably tomorrow, because I keep saying tomorrow. All right. Well, you guys have a good night.